TV. Welcome to Redroom TV. Oh, where the good vibes flow naturally. Welcome to Redroom TV, a place for you, a place for me. From every city, every street, one family when we meet. Welcome to Redroom TV, where every voice matters deeply. Long day done and you're finally here. All right. Huh? You good? Okay. Good job. Some come laugh and some come heal. Some come share how they truly feel. No matter where you're coming from, in this room we're all as one. Take your time, relax your mind. Check. Check. 1 2 1 2. Check. All right. Welcome to Redroom TV, where the good vibes flow naturally. Welcome to Redroom TV. Yes, guys. We're about to get this thing started. Annafield, how you doing? Pull up a chair, take a seat. You're home now. Welcome to Redroom TV. Welcome to Redsroom TV. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We're just gonna get it let this turn up a bit, vibrant style. Happy Friday, everyone. Thumbs up, and you guys can hear me okay. Is the music too loud? Is the vocals too loud? Let me know if I gotta turn anything down. I don't want anything to be distorted. Let me know how it is, guys, before we get started. I want to make sure that everything is clear as we go through this. You understand? Hearing you clearly and vibrant. The music isn't too loud, right? Miss V, thank you. Sounds good. Okay, that sounds good. Just wait to get a couple people in here. So this is a split live, guys, and this conversation is a real one. What are we going to do as a community? What are we going to do as a community to help the people around us? Please share out the live. This conversation is going to be real, and we're going to have an open panel. The link is there on my channel, on my community post. Anybody can click that and come up. And we're not going to stay too long with anybody. If we can get the people up here and the conversation is great, then we stay longer. So we want to keep it nice and simple. The link is there. Vivid, how you doing, Vivid Worth? Welcome in. Happy Friday. Vibrant style, big up yourself. You don't know what it is already. Okay, guys? This conversation is going to be real, okay? At least from my point of view. Maybe you guys might see it my way. Maybe you don't. It's open for interpretation, I guess. And everybody's opinion is their opinion. So let's not try to criticize anybody that comes up. Just hear them out and hear what they feel and hear what they're talking about. It is an open panel, and believe me, if you want to come up, now is the time, right? Now is the time to let your voice be heard, especially as a new content creator. Wordplay, big up yourself. Thank you for stopping by as well. I appreciate that, man. So I'll wait till we get a couple people in, but until then, you know what? We're not even gonna wait. Let's get into it. Guys, what do you think about this whole 8,000 watch hours? Like, as a monetized channel, what do you think? And as an unmonetized channel, what do you think? How do you feel about this, guys? I'm curious to know. Smash the like button, says Ice Cream Castle. Thank you for the gift membership. I appreciate that, my friend. Big up yourself, Mac Heller, Michelle's Mirror. Awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Guys, spread the word always. Big up yourself, my friend. I thank you very much for that. I do appreciate that. Bill is in the building too. Kim is calling me right now, but I can't answer because I'm on my live. I'm on my live. So let me stop her. Hopefully she sees me. I'm on my live, Kim. So I can't answer right now. It's going to interrupt the vibe. It's amazing what's going on right now. And listen, I want to know what you guys think. Honestly, let's be honest with ourselves, and let's be honest as ourselves as a community. What do you plan to do for the people that are supporting you? What do you plan to do for those people that are there for you when you go live, are there for when you put up your videos, are there for you when you put up your shorts, right? What are you going to do for them, right? The classic car guy, how you doing? Big up yourself. Happy Friday, my friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let me put this thing on loop so I don't have to keep messing with it. 1 second. 1 second, guys. Let me see. I never really know how to use Instagram. This thing's always messing with me. 1 second, guys. Okay, back to what I was doing. Sorry. Welcome in, everybody. Ophia. Oh, did somebody else get memberships as well? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. These members are just coming in now. Thank you very much. Summer Sun, big up yourself. Get 4,000 watch hours, so 8,000 will be very hard. And that is a good point. It is a good point, especially as new YouTubers. And, how do we plan to get around that? And my other concern is that there is people that you're supporting that are very close to hitting those numbers. What are you doing? What is your plan to help those people? Ophia, welcome, and always that girl. Thank you very much for doing what you're doing. I appreciate that. Just came through to show you some love. I appreciate that. And I hope your Friday is a wonderful Friday. And like I said, always that girl. Are you close to monetization? Are you a monetized channel? Before you get out here, let's just ask that question and make sure you're good. I appreciate the love. If you're still here, just answer in the chat and see what's up. Okay? I just want to know how everybody's feeling about this whole thing. And let me know if the music is too loud, if you want me to turn it down and leave it more in the background. Just give me that feedback. We accept feedback from everybody. And I want to make this stream pleasant so that everybody can clearly understand what's going on. I have no problem turning it down a bit if it's a bit too loud. I got another. Every voice matters to me. I'll turn it down just a notch. Just came through to show some love. So people in the building, let me know. Summertime or summer fun. Summer Sun says not monetized. I can't get 4,000. Summer Sun, how close are you? Are you close? Are you a distance away? Do you think you can make up those 4,000 hours? Or are you? Well, you're not monetized, so you wouldn't have 4,000. Do you think it's possible for you to get to your destination? No, my brother, I am a moderator for 25 CCs. I just love supporting CCs. My podcast is on Apple. Okay, that's awesome. Always that girl. Thank you very much for stopping through. Happy Friday and have a blessed day. Okay? And Summer Sun, it says, no way, they're not going to be able to make that time. You're not able to make up the 4,000 or even the 3,000 before this deadline in January, Summer Sun. We'll have to check out your channel and see what you got over there and what's going on. Bill says, I do it for the friends I make and not for the money, or 8,000 is going to be tough for most everybody trying to get monetized. Yes, it is going to be very tough for new content creators. And Summer Sun is saying, no, I don't think I'm going to make it. So what is your plan, Summer Sun? What is your plan going forward? Are you planning on just saying, screw YouTube, I'm just going to be on here supporting, or I'm just going to go on here without the monetization and just send it? Oh, thank you again, my friend. Thank you again. Thank you again for the channel membership. I appreciate that. What do we got here? Amazing Charles. Nice. Thank you. Vibrant Style says, I'm monetized, but views are very low, but not giving up at all. Wasn't easy to get 4,000 watch hours, but guys, don't give up. So Vibrant Style is telling you not to give up. It can be done. It can be done. Always that girl is coming through and just blessing the channel. I appreciate it. Have a great day on your purpose. Thank you very much. Always that girl. Big up yourself. Toronto Walker's in the building and saying, hey, yo, what's going on here? So Toronto Walker, we're talking about the 8,000 watch hours, the new changes in YouTube. I know it doesn't affect you much because you're a monetized channel, but how do we help other people out here that's been helping us out, right? How do we get those people that are close to get them to that 4,000 before that deadline hits? Yes, make long form videos. That's right, Summer Sun. But you have to go live consistently. Like it's going out of style, maybe 2 times a day. Just go consistently, right? An hour here, an hour there, and just hope that something that you are doing might attract that kind of attention that will stick on your live for an hour or so and just run it up, right? You have less than, what is it? So we're in what, August? So October, November, December. You have less than 4 months, I think, right? Is it? Or January? 4 to 5 months, I think it is, right? So you guys got to ask yourself, can you do it? Can you go hard enough to get close to where you need to be or get it? If you're at 2,000, another 2,000 is possible. You just have to find something that will get people to come over, right? Going live is going to be one of the best ways because lives do find that's the easiest way to run up watch hours. Let's see. Bill says run playlists for other creators. Okay, I'm going to get into that. Bill, because that's absolutely right. Let's continue to give them the support and hope they get the hours before January 2027. The new rules, the new rules is something else. Absolutely. Workplace says, hail up Toronto Walker. So listen, that was my next comment. So here's what I'm doing as a community member. Right? I'm part of the community I'm at. No one comes on my phone live, so I give up on live, so I stop making lives. Unfortunately, Summer Sun, that is the best way to get watch hours in. And are you posting it when you go live? Are you sharing it out? Do you have a small community? Is your community supportive? Here's what we're doing in our community. I'm not gonna watch anybody's video, guys. Listen, you heard what I said? I'm not watching anybody's video. That's monetized. Got you there, huh? Anybody's video that's monetized, any channel that's monetized that's in our community, right now you're gonna have to fend for yourself, right? We support a lot, okay? We support lives, we support videos, shorts, everything that's in the book, we support it. But right now, I'm gonna support the people that have been supporting me that are not monetized to try to get them to that goal. And this is something I think you should think about. The people that are in your community, the people that stop by, the people that want to support you, and they're not where they are, you need to focus on getting them to where they need to be to show that you truly mean them good by helping them out. Going live for 8 hours plus for 3 times a day is what says Toronto Walker. You might have to do it that hard. Hopefully YouTube doesn't look at it as mass-produced product, but I would say 2, 3, you might get away with it, but you don't want to get blocked either, right? Hail up Workplace, says Toronto Walker. Yes. So as a community, we already decided. We've already went through the upper management has already stated. We're focused on channels that have been around helping us grow and supporting us that are close to their monetization. And this includes watching playlists. I'm not worried about videos. You put up your playlist, guys. Put them up so we can watch them or let them run. Give you an opportunity to get to those hours. But you have to have something up and running. And I'm not talking something with 300 videos in it. Make it reasonable, something that will shut down after a while and we'll start again. You understand? We don't need no 100 videos in a playlist. We need something that's doable. You know what I mean? And then we can take it from there. You understand? One second again, guys. Got another message just came through. I want to know what you're going to do as a community. But I personally feel that if you truly cared about the community like people say they do, or they truly support like they say they do, right? Why wouldn't you help the people that need it the most? The people that are closest to you, the people that have been looking for it, and they're so excited in getting monetized. Just make sure you have enough data when you do those long hours, unless you have Wi-Fi at home. Well, usually that's how we do it. We run it on Wi-Fi, get a few devices, and just, support people in any way that we can. Even talking about it is not good on YouTube, right? So I just want to make sure we understand that this is the message. We're going to help the people that are in the community that needed the help or needs the help right now to get to their 4,000, even to get to their 3,000 so they can apply right away. We're not waiting for no 4,000. The quicker you get your foot in the door, the more secure you are. Okay, guys? And you've heard the Toronto Walker, you got to go live. You got to push it. You got to push it if you really want it. If not, you just step back and say, I don't need this. This is too much work. It's not going to pay me enough. It's a waste of my time. And just support people if that's what you want to do. But listen, guys, you put in that work. You put in that work. You're so close. Why not fight it? 8,000 might sound like a lot, but listen, it only takes one decent video or one proper live that locks people in for a few hours. If you got something that's going to lock them in for a few hours, those watch hours will run up. I'm telling you that. So I have Toronto Walker in here, and I also have Work, Play, Live TV. Work, Play, Live TV is one example that shows you that 8,000 watch hours is nothing once you put in that work. Okay? I don't have to tell you about Workplace numbers. You can click the link and go check him out when you get a minute, and let me know what you think. He doesn't even talk in his videos, guys. He just shows off the city. He shows off events in the city. He shows concerts, and he doesn't say anything. He doesn't expect nobody to come watch his stuff. He doesn't ask for nobody to watch his stuff. He doesn't care about what anybody thinks about his stuff. He just puts it up there and let the natural algorithm take it. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes on his live, I'll see 200-300 people. It's not an easy feat. It's not an easy feat, but I've seen it. And with numbers like that on a regular, it's nothing to get 8,000 watch hours, guys. Just make sure you have enough. Oh, yeah, I just read that. Sorry. Anything is possible. You just have to get creative. Think of something. Look at Ragoose. Ragoose ran a stream 2 days ago, I think it was, of the sunset or the eclipse, the solar eclipse. He's at 17K. And all he did is sit there in the living room and show out his window the solar eclipse happening live in real time. That was creative. That was actually awesome. That was amazing, right? He utilized what was available and made the best out of it to get those numbers. So ask yourself, guys, what's it going to take for me to get to 8,000 watch hours from wherever I'm at, or even to 4,000 just to get monetized right now? Because the 8,000 doesn't take effect until after January, until after December. So January, early January. But right now, if you got numbers and you want to finish it, you got to put in that work. You understand what I'm saying? You have to put in that work. And we're here to help you. If you're part of the community, then just reach out to us. Say, hey, Reds, listen, man, I'm at 3,000, almost 3,000. I want to apply as soon as I hit 3,000. That's great advice. Apply. Don't wait, because you will get more scrutinized on 4,000 watch hours, right? Just keep that in mind. I'm just saying, guys, don't let this one slip through your fingers, because after this, it's going to be brutal. It's going to be brutal. You understand what I'm saying? Vico Real, welcome and thank you very much. Guys, don't forget to share out the live, please, and thank you. I shouldn't have to tell you that already. That's another way to support people, right? That is another way to support people. If I know you're going live and I know you're looking for watch hours, if I see you, I'm going to click on you and share it out, because that's another way I can help you. That is another way I can help you. Yeah, we run your playlist, but I can also help you by putting it out there so other people see what's happening. And if they get a chance to come over, they're going to support you as well. Right? We know the struggle is real when we first started with this, guys. We know it was struggle just to get to 4,000 watch hours. But with all the tools out there right now we never had before, 8,000 is doable. It's doable. I'm trying to convince you because I truly believe it's doable. Right? We got to maintain those hours, and I think we can do it. I have a single vid with over 10,000 watch hours without a lot of views because the videos are long. Thank you, Workplay. Okay, guys, that's a perfect example. And this is why I chose to use perfect Workplay as an example, because I know him personally and I know the work that he puts in. You just have to want it that bad to make it work. Listen to what he says. I have a single video with over 10,000 watch hours without a lot of views because the vids are long. Bingo. Okay, guys, I'm going to actually pin that because I think that's a perfect way to say it can be done. Replace pin message. Okay, guys, and workplace there. Let me put him on. Let me give him the. Okay, so the pin message is there, and if you don't believe me, you click that link and go check him yourself. Check him yourself. Calamity Jane, good afternoon. How you doing, Calamity? Big up yourself. Welcome in. Jane, I would agree, wordplay, but it depends on the content. Yes, it does depend on the content, but it can be done, right? It can be done. Your content that works for you when those who stream games. Sorry, your content with, let's see, your content that works for when those who stream games. Yeah, if you stream games, those ones get long hours too. You can get those hours too as well. But he streams the city, the views of the city, events, all this kind of stuff. And a lot of people will sit there and watch these events for hours. I'm not sure all content can follow that model. No, they can't. They can't. You're right, JC. You can't, but you have to find something that's going to lock people in for at least an hour if you can. Yeah, absolutely. But he locks it in. I've seen other guys do it as well from other events, right? I see events, concerts. I see walking videos where people are just showing off their city. I seen people showing off different types of foods, and people will sit there for hours and just watch it. It's crazy. It's crazy, right? People want to see what's happening in another part of the world that they know nothing about, and they're curious. They're very curious. So the thing is, you have to dig within yourself as a new content creator and try to find out what's going to work for you. Look around on YouTube, do some research. Right now is the time. Right now is the time to go in hard and find out what's going to work for you. But in the meantime, if you're part of a community, Dr. Alice Africa, how you doing? Welcome in. If you're part of a community and you have some strong people behind you, help those people that are almost at their watch hours. Get them to their 4,000. You can do it. Don't focus so much on people that are monetized already. And listen, this is just something I'm saying for now, right? Get those people that need the help they need. Watch their videos. You understand? Just participate in their lives. I did a 25-hour chicken hatching live stream once, but won't do that again. That's wild. I would have loved to see that. And I can believe that people would have sat there and watched that for hours, right, JC? That's what I'm talking about, getting creative. Like I said, World of Ragus just put his camera out, watch the sunset or the solar eclipse, and he had 17K watching. 17K at the end of the day. Like me, I'm 1K hours away from 4K. Dr. Alice Africa, that is awesome, right? So this is awesome. If you're part of the community and you need those hours, this is when we need to reach out to each other. Okay, Toronto Walker, hi there, Dr. Alice. Big up yourself. JC Calamity says people did watch for hours. There you go. Awesome. So you just have to get creative, guys. Find a way to put something up that can work. But don't get chickens, just get watch hours. Absolutely. That deserves the horn. JC, that deserves the horn. You get the watch hours, not the chickens. Okay, but yes, dig into your soul, dig into your mind and find something. Hey, what can I do that could lock people in for a few hours on my live stream or on my long form video? Find something that will make them move, right? Guys, you stroll at nighttime. You guys check YouTube at nighttime. You see some crazy stuff on here, right? And these people are locking people in for hours, right? You can do it. The Boss Way. Big up yourself, my sister. Welcome, and I appreciate you. Enjoy the live stream, people. Absolutely, Dr. Alice Africa. The Boss Way says, JC, big up yourself. Hey. Let's see. Also focus on honoring your non-content creators, supporters. Those are the people that get me my watch hours. Absolutely. But right now, if anybody, well, you're always going to focus on them because they're part of the people that support you. So you should be focused on them at all times. Don't forget them. You understand? But anybody that's monetized already, guys, just don't expect this community right now to focus on you. And you shouldn't be focused on me either. We should focus on the people that have been supporting you, that are close to their monetization. You should make sure you reach out to them and say, hey, listen, I know you're over here watching me all the time, and I know you're close. I'm going to run something for you, and I'm going to show up and share out your live. Anything I can do to help out. We can do it, guys. This is what community is all about. This is where community really matters now. Of all times, this is when it matters. Boom, family, bad mind Reds. Yes, man. I'm in the building. Boom, big up yourself. Thank you for passing through. The boss way says, Dr. Alice Africa, hey. Very informative. No, this is just me speaking my mind, guys. So I don't know if you agree with me or if you don't agree with me. It doesn't matter. I just want you to understand that you have to support the people that have been supporting you. Otherwise, it's not cool. They need you now, right? They need you now. And you're so close. Don't let it fade away. You can get this. Dr. Alice Africa, you're good as gold. You're good as gold for the time before it reaches here. Just go hard. Do your lives. Do whatever you got to do. You're right there. You should be fine. And don't debase yourself for watch hours. Okay, I'm not really sure what debase means, but I understand what you're saying in a length. Toronto Walker says, heard Toronto Transit and Tech. He's going to do a 24-hour live stream in Niagara Falls. Not sure when, but it will be on YouTube. Yeah, those 24-hour streams will definitely get you some watch hours, especially if you're doing something in a city where people have never been before. Curiosity goes a long way. You could be in Dubai and watching a thing from Toronto and you're like, whoa, this is pretty cool. Get to know the city. Because I know I love to see long-form videos or long-form streams in other cities because it really blows my mind. Places like Hong Kong, places like Hawaii, places like India where they just show a lot of stuff happening. And you're just curious. You don't even want to leave. You just want to sit there and go through it and watch it. The Boss Way says, boom, family, big up yourself. The Boss Way, sup, how are you doing, says, boom. Dr. Alice Africa is throwing up nothing but hearts. Boom, family says, work play. That is it, bro. But day at work. Okay, boom, big up yourself. Stream the smoke over Toronto from my balcony the other day. Oh, yeah, when the fire was happening and got tons of views and watch hours. Simple as it is. Guys, you could find something happening in the news. And if you're around there and you can film something that's related to it, you'd be surprised if you just let the stream run. Right, but just be there doing something, okay? Reds, everything you say are code, bro. It's not. I speak what I feel and what I feel might work, but we're not leaving the community behind. Those people that are out here supporting us, we got to return that favor, okay? I do believe that. And if you have more than one channel, pick the one you want monetized. I'm not supporting one creator, 5 channels. Exactly. Oh, that's a good point. Great point. When I need to support otherwise too. Seem folks are greedy. Sorry, I said it. No, and you don't need to be sorry over here. The link is there, JC. You can click that link and speak your mind. Over here, we do not hold nothing back. We speak our minds because sometimes people need to hear the truth. They need to understand that you can't just abuse the system. You understand? You can't abuse it. So you can't have 5 channels and expect me to watch all of them and expect all 5 of them to be monetized. That's greedy. That's absolutely greedy, right? Boom is laughing. 100. Yeah, man. You don't know what it is. Commentator. Yeah, man. White Roses, welcome in. Welcome in. Workplay Left says, boom, big up yourself. Right, guys? We got to be honest, okay? I don't like lies. I don't like people cheating. I don't like people pretending. I'd rather you press that link, you come up here, and you talk your mind. How can I help my community? Jamaica Maple Leaf TV, Kim, big up yourself. Welcome in. Hey, congratulations. I don't know if you want me to say it on here, sis, but congratulations. If you want to elaborate more, you press that link, you come up here, and let's talk about it. Right now, we're talking about the 8,000 watch hours and how we can help the people around us, the community that helped grow us, the people that need the help right now. This is what we're talking about. Hey, Reds and chat, Rhonda, welcome in. Welcome in. Bless all of you guys on this happy Friday. Please share out the live. Don't forget to hit the like button. And if you're new here, subscribe, hit the notification bells. You guys all know the story already. I don't want you to watch me. Right now, I want you to watch the people that need to be watched that have been supporting you. You understand what I'm saying? Now is the time to give them back that love that they need. We got to get them monetized. Chantel, big up yourself. Hey, Reds and everyone. Welcome in, Chantel. As a community, we need to try to get back to those people. Hey, Hadreen, sorry I'm late to say hi. I see you. JC, you're always busy, so we know you're here. We're not worried about it. Chantel says, happy Friday. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. And this conversation is real. Please share out the live. Let's get more people to hear what we're saying over here. Is there a running list? No, there's no running list. Anybody can come up. They press the link. We spend 5, 10, 15 minutes, whatever it is. Put your say in. I want to hear what you guys are saying. I'm not worried about the 8,000 watch hours myself per se, but there's people out there that are panicking. That's why I put his YouTube dead on my thumbnail? Is YouTube dead? Where do we go from here, guys? Some people have given up already, saying, I'm not even going to start YouTube now. This makes no sense to me, right? A lot of them are saying, I'm done. It doesn't make sense. I might as well be a supporter or just go to TikTok or find another outlet, right? So you have to ask yourself, do you really want this? Especially somebody that's already been in YouTube and they're so close to the monetization, right? You don't want to wait till that start fresh at the 8,000. That's going to be tough. That's a whole nother scenario that people are going to have to get super creative on right now, honestly. But if you're this close, guys, would you rather, why not fight for the 4,000 extra or close off your 4,000 now than have to go wait for the 8,000, right? Live, Love, Laugh TV. Bless up. Welcome in, my sister. Happy Friday, everyone, says the boss way. Big up yourself and bless up to all of you, says Chantel. All right. So, guys, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Don't ever give up. No, we don't, especially when you are so close. You've already set your foot through the door. Why pull the door back and lock it and shut it and then walk away? You can do it. It was a fight for me to get my 4,000 watch hours back then, but we didn't have half of the tools that you have now, right? We didn't have half the access of posting and stuff that they're putting up now. YouTube has made it a little bit easier, but the problem is some people are just lazy. Yes, I said it. Some people are just lazy. I'm using Workplay Live as a sample because I didn't want to use JC without letting them know. Right now, I know Workplay personally, and I know that this guy put in the work. He was out there when everybody was sleeping. He was out there when I was sleeping, for God's sakes, in the morning filming the soccer the football games, filming downtown Toronto events, filming multiple events at once, filming with multiple cameras at once, just to use the footage for later to keep it going. Explore on scene. How you doing? Welcome in. Okay? Keep posting. Jamaica Maple Leaf TV is just putting apart saying, yes, you can do it. Congratulations, my sister. That's all I'm going to say. I won't say anymore. I'm done. You're going to have to come up here and tell people what happened. Okay, Explorer on scene, blessings in chat and friends. Summer Sun says, I have given up. And you know what? I'm not going to say nothing because I don't understand your predicament. I don't know how far back you are, but this is what's going on. And this is why we post that thumbnail saying, is YouTube dead? Is that it? Have you given up? Is there no hope? Is there no possible way? Or is it that you just don't have the time to follow through with this when it might not be worth it in the long run, right? Workplay is an amazing creator to follow. Yes, JC, he is. And he doesn't ask for much. He doesn't ask for nothing, actually. He just puts his content up and leaves it there, which is ultimately where we all want to be. We don't need content creators supporting us all the time. Ultimately, you want your product up here to speak for itself. And that way it frees up your mind that when you do get a chance to stop by people, you can stop by and still support them, right? But at the end of the day, your long form content has to speak to people. Let them find their own way to your channel. Let it grow naturally. Coach Mean Ream is in the building. Coach, how you doing? Big up, Red. It's Happy Friday. Let's go. Live, Love, Laugh TV. Big up yourself. Guys, do not be afraid to click that link and come up here. This is what we're talking about. 8,000 watch hours. How can we help our fellow content creators that need that help right now, that have been supporting us all this time, that are very close to getting that monetization before this whole 8,000 thing takes into effect? Blessings, my brother, and everyone. Thumbs up, Barry. Big up yourself. Hey, my friend, says Coach Mean Ream. I'm more than a friend. I'm a supporter and a friend and a brother. Coach Mean Ream, big up yourself, says the boss way. Coach says, hey, chat, big up. The Hadreen, big up yourself. Live Love says the boss way, big up. Barry says the boss way. Blessings, my dear friend. Coach says, hey, live, love, laugh. Coach Mean Ream says, hey, JC, the boss way, says Barry. I'm pretty good at this now, huh? How are you doing, my friend? I'm hanging in there. Nice, the boss way. Summer says, no hope. So, Summer Sun, you've already given up. You said you have no hope of getting where you are. So I'm assuming your numbers. Are you a new content creator? Did you just start YouTube? How long have you been on YouTube? Hey, Coach, how you doing? Coach Mean Ream, Live, Love, Laugh. Summer Sun says, watch hour. 23 watch hours. Okay, that's pretty brutal. So that means you're new. So you're one of those ones that are going to have a tough hill to climb. But it's not impossible. Listen, look at the pin message, what I put here. Look at the pin message, what he said. Look at the pin message. Workplace says, I have a single video worth over 10,000, with over 10,000 watch hours, within a lot of views because of the video was long. Find something. Try to find something. Reach out. Ask Workplay. Go over to his channel. Ask him. See what he does over there. See if there's something that can inspire you, that might possibly make you say, wow, it can be done. It can be done. Okay? All it takes is a few good videos or a few good lives that are popping before you can get maybe even 300 watch hours, 300 watch hours, 200 watch hours, whatever the case may be. It can be done. It is a tough hill to climb. I agree. I'm not going to say it isn't for you as a new content creators. And those are the ones that are going to hurt the most. 2022. Summer said, JC asked you, Summer, when did you start? And she said 2022. Triple L. So Jamaica's healing up everybody as well. Chantel's big up Toronto Walker, and so on and so on. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Let me scroll down. Guys, nothing is impossible once you put your mind to it. Let me tell you, nothing is impossible. Find something. Find something in your city, in your neighborhood, something that can work. Listen, we got somebody coming up, and I appreciate this. Let me put my headphones on. I want to hear the real talk. I don't want to hear nothing fake. How you doing, my friend?
Yeah.
How you doing, sister?
Red.
Okay, up here we're not faking nothing.
We're not faking nothing.
Okay?
Can you hear me?
Okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Hi.
Introduce yourself so everybody knows.
Do I have to? I'm just kidding.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And you're going to help with the chat while we're here, too.
My name is Coach Mean Reen.
You heard?
Hi, everybody. I can't see the chat.
I'm not sure. You can't see the chat at all? That's weird. Okay, don't worry about the chat. I'll do the chat.
How you doing?
I'm good. You know what we're talking about here, right?
We're talking about the 8,000 watch hours.
Okay, and how we can help the people that have been supporting us, that are close to hitting their 4,000.
Well, if you're close to hitting your 4,000, my advice to you is to start putting up some real content. Hurry up!
Like what? Give us some examples.
So it depends on what your channel is about. If you
listen, coach, when you're over here, I want you to talk, and I don't want you to be a shy. People need to hear the truth. So you put them in their place if you think they're doing something wrong. If they're putting up videos that have no content.
But that's the thing. This is the thing. That's YouTube advice is very vague because it really depends on what type of content you're putting out. Some people don't go live. They put out videos. So if you are trying to hit your 4,000 watch hours, you need to look at your YouTube studio and look at the videos that did well and put more of those types of videos out. And you have to be consistent with it. If you go live, then you have to do those live streams on a more consistent basis to get to that 4,000 watch hours. You can't be concerned about, this video, this live didn't have too many people in it or whatever. What is that? I'm hearing
Are you playing? You're not using headphones? It's because you're not using headphones.
No, I never use headphones. I'm sorry.
Okay. Let me stop it and then we'll just talk.
No, it's okay. I mean, I was wondering if you could hear it too, if it was in my head.
Hold on a second. Maybe you're right. Hold on.
Like, you have background music playing?
Okay. I've lowered it so we don't have to handle that right now. It
really depends. It depends on what type of content you put out. So I'm not being vague. It's just...
No, when I say vague, so listen, there's a lot of people out here, what they're doing is they're putting up these streams that have no content.
Oh, well,
just a picture.
Say that. Like, I don't watch every single person's channel. I don't have time. I'm gonna be honest. So if you're doing that, if you're doing those, like, what are they called? Silent lives and stuff like that. I never got into that. Like, when I was building my channel and becoming monetized, a lot of people that were building their channel with me, they were getting into doing those restreams and silent live. None of that stuff. Like, you have to put out real content. Like, first you need to kind of understand.
Turn that down a bit, please. Sorry, my son's
I
watching
want you to
TV.
know what your goal is as a content creator. If you're just
Yeah.
on YouTube trying to go viral or trying to get monetized because you think it's gonna be this huge amount of money that you're gonna make, then you don't have the right idea. If you
Yes.
don't have a purpose, like what is the purpose of your channel, you have to figure that out first. A lot of folks get into this trap of just posting anything and hoping it sticks. Like what is your goal? Like I'll give you an example. My channel, my goal is to show fitness in everyday life. So I do classes. If I do a video, if I do a vlog, yeah, I'm gonna show me working out on vacation. I'm gonna show you what I do.
Yep.
That's like the goal of my channel is like a lifestyle fitness channel. So I know what I can post. I'm gonna post stuff around that, and it kind of opens me up to post a lot of different things. If you don't really have a goal and you just saw somebody else create a channel and start making money, and you think you're gonna be able to do the same thing,
Yeah.
but you don't have a purpose to your channel, like you're not a some people like your channel, you're a community-based channel. So
Yes.
that normally does well. If you don't have a niche or you don't have an idea of what you want to do on YouTube, that's the first step. Like you need to know what you're doing. You can't just post random stuff and hope something
Yeah.
sticks. Then you once you figure that out, you have to be consistent.
Yes. Consistently.
And the other piece, I was talking about this in my live the other day. A lot of people are getting discouraged about this 8,000 watch hour thing. I think it's a good thing, to be honest
Hold
with
on. They're
you.
saying it's echoing. You want to step
Mine
down and come back up? No, it's probably on my end. Step down and come back up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if it works. Guys, you could hear me clearly, right? So I want to know if I'm echoing. Let me know if you guys can hear me echoing. I can hear myself on the other device clearly. All right, let's see if Coach Meme will come back up. I never usually get this echoing thing. That's a strange one to me. So I guess when she's coming up, there's something that's causing it to echo. Life with Andrea, welcome in, welcome in. So Coach Miriam's gonna pop back up. Hopefully she comes back up and we don't have that echoing. Yeah, because that could be annoying sometimes. Let's try this again. Any better?
Is that better, guys?
Any better, guys? That sounds better automatically to me on my end anyway.
Sounds better.
Guys, put it in the chat. Let's hear how it sounds. Does it sound any better? It automatically sounds better to me. Hello, Red Room and Coach. Beautiful. Yes, they said it's better. Yes, much better. Okay, so go ahead, Coach. Back to what we're talking about the live dead streams that have no content and they're just sitting there and you expect to get all these people to watch you. Those don't work anymore. Right?
That never works.
It worked when we first started. I can't lie because that's what got me. Oh yeah, that got me hours, but it doesn't work anymore.
I never did that because I didn't see a purpose to it. Like
it worked though, trust me. It worked, Coach. We ran those so many times just to get hours like nothing. I don't know what kind of crazy people are out here.
But you're not get what who like you're not creating a community. And
no, you're not creating absolutely nothing. It's a waste of time, but it was just WH and we were led to believe that's all we can think about. Get WH, get supporters, giving us bananas. We don't need none of that, guys.
Right.
We need real content.
Like if your goal on YouTube is to create real content, that's the wrong attitude to have.
Yeah.
Just watch hours or just get subscribers because then you're putting up random stuff. You don't have a point. And how is that going to work in the long term? You need a long-term goal. You have to have a purpose to your channel because that will keep you on YouTube. That'll keep you consistent. There's a lot of folks that got monetized and then they were like, well, now what? And
now what? Yep. And they disappeared.
You don't see them because they didn't really have a purpose. Like, what is your channel about? What are you doing on this platform? Like, why are you on YouTube? You got to answer that for yourself first and then move from there. Like, what are you doing? If you're trying to get
BDBGP, welcome in. Thank you very much for stopping by. And I have to agree on some points as well. You have to ask yourself, what do you want out of this? Right?
yeah,
Right now, I'm trying to focus on the people that are in your community, coach, that have been supporting you, that are close to monetization. What do you have to tell them and how can you help them? How can you reach out and help them in any way?
but see, my channel isn't like that. Like on my channel, a lot of the people that support me aren't content creators.
Okay, so you're at the level you need to be then. You're at the level that you need to be.
I don't like my channel isn't like I mean, of course I have a community,
Yeah.
but community aren't filled with a bunch of content creators. But for my people that are content creators, I'll just say the same thing I always say. You got to be consistent. Like
But
you have
is there any way you can help some of those people that are content creators that are actually in your community that you know they're good people, you know that they're almost there? Is there a way that you can help them?
I mean, I don't. What do you like? What watch their content? Like, what do you mean?
Run a live, share out their content when they go live, promote
But
them on your channel.
honest, can I be honest with you?
Yeah, I want you to be honest. I want you to be honest. That's why we're here.
Okay, so honestly, if somebody is close to monetization and they're putting out content that makes sense, or content that I believe in, then sure, it'll be organic. I'll organically talk about their channel,
Yes.
or if I see that they're really hustling and trying to build their channel, it's like an organic thing. I don't believe in helping anyone just because they're close to monetization,
Yeah.
because that monetization isn't the end goal. That's just the beginning.
No, we understand that, but we know that that 8,000 one is not going to be easy for a new content creator. Whoa.
But it's not okay. 8,000. My mentality is a little different. I don't. I actually think it's a good thing that YouTube is making it 8,000 watch hours, because
Agreed.
the reason I think so is if you truly want to be a content creator, a monetized channel, a channel that lasts the test of time, a long-term channel,
Yep.
then once you hit whatever the monetization goal is, you still have to create content.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter if it's 4,000 watch hours, 8,000 watch hours, 10,000 watch hours, you still have to keep up that level after you're monetized, and or else you'll never
Absolutely.
get paid. You can get monetized all day, but now you want to get paid. You want to meet your threshold each and every month.
So, do you think people are blinded by this whole vision of we're going to get rich if we get monetized? Do you think that's what it is?
I think a lot of people have this false perception of what monetization is. And if your only focus is I need to be monetized, I need to get monetized, you're not gonna make it. You
I
need
have
to
to
be
agree.
focused, forget about the monetization and focus on creating good content that people
Yeah.
will watch. Because you'll get
Yeah.
monetized if you're putting out stuff that people watch. If
You
you're
know, the
just
funny
putting out
thing,
anything to get monetized,
yep.
like that, there's no value to that.
I know a
And
few
you
content creators that have never ever thought about monetization. And you know why
right.
they never thought about it? Because the content they were pushing out there was getting them numbers anyway. Sometimes they didn't even know they were able to get monetized. They were surpassed that number because they were
Right,
so focused on putting out that content that was catching people.
right. And that's what people need to focus on more than, oh, I need to be monetized and oh, I need 1,000 subscribers. If you're putting out good content, the subscribers will come,
Yep.
the hours will come.
Yep.
So my thing, I think if you're serious about having a channel, stop worrying about 8,000 watch hours. Worry about good
Consistency.
content, consistent, good content. What do you do? What can you offer people that you want to watch your stuff? What can you offer them that'll keep them coming back?
Absolutely.
That's the
Absolutely.
question to ask yourself. And if anybody wants
Absolutely.
me to help them, I will help you try and figure out what that is. But me watching a video isn't going to help you in the long term. Me pushing your content out and telling other people to watch, they may watch, or they
You
may
just have
give
to
you
have the
a
content.
they may give you a ghost watch, but they're not going to become a regular viewer. So
Yeah.
that's not helping you. I don't think that's helping. I don't think it's helping when
No, that's
people
good.
when
You're
people
you're
do
making your point clear, and I like this. This is what I
yeah
like. Talk the things
when
them.
people, yeah, when people do that community, everybody go over to so and so's channel and watch their content.
Yeah,
You're not creating a community that way. You're getting hours, but they're ghost hours, and you're
yeah,
not going to get that level up because you're not being told the truth. People are just watching your content, but they're not truly engaging.
yeah,
I don't do any of that. Don't share my channel out unless you really like what I'm doing and you want
yeah,
other people to see it. Like, don't just do that just because you want me to become monetized. That's not helping
yeah.
me to for the long term, because these communities are a gift and a curse. Like,
Yes, we've
people
heard
are
that
in,
before.
yeah, you're in your community and you have this false sense of you having this good content because everybody in the community is watching your content.
Yeah,
But would it stand the test of time? Are you getting an audience outside of your community?
yeah.
That's what you want. You
Guys, you
don't
heard it first on here. Coach Bean Ream is talking to things them.
you
Can
don't
we hear the
just
bye bye bye?
want the
Can we hear
community
the
because what happens when they what happens when a lot of content creators disappear? Then what?
Yep. I've always stated you can't have content creators just support you. It doesn't work like that. The end result is you need the content that's out there that people will just watch naturally, right? And
Yes.
that's where you will all want to end up at the end of the day, right? Where you can come on YouTube and don't even worry about your videos. You put them, you leave them, and you just let them run. And if you get a chance to stop by a live, or you see somebody live, or you see a video, you stop in and you say, "What's up?" They
Yeah.
shouldn't be depending on you alone. You
Right.
understand? All right?
I said that from day one, like, because I was a part of a community. A lot of us wanted to become monetized, and most of the people that were in the community did become monetized. But I would always say from the beginning, don't rely on the community to push your videos
You should
because
never. Absolutely.
that's not going to be sustainable. People, especially once people really do become monetized, you have to focus on your own content. So you can't
So
watch everybody's video.
it's impossible. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you the question. So I'm on cloud nine. Where are those people that were around you?
What people were around me,
Yeah, where are they now? Are they still doing content? Or
some
some of them dropped off?
some of them are, some of them dropped off, some of them are making content, but they don't watch my stuff and I don't watch theirs. Like, you separate. It's just like, think about high school. How many people from your high school do you still communicate with? Okay. Period.
You see that big
Period.
number? You see? Go like this. Go like this.
Zero. Or
Zip, zip.
maybe
And
one, maybe
it's not by choice. It's not by choice. We're growing up. You've separated. You got different goals, different things to reach out to, different aspirations. So this is part of life. Boop. Say it again.
apply that to your YouTube channel. Apply that to your YouTube channel. People have
Yes.
goals, people have lives, people have this,
Kids,
people have that.
family,
So
businesses.
you cannot rely on those immediate people in your community. That's a support. They are a support. Those are the people that's like your launching pad, and you guys
Yes.
make good connections with some of them. You guys, as you grow, you stay connected, and that's the people you can always go back to when you're frustrated about stuff. And you guys can watch each other's content and critique it behind the scenes, stuff like that. But you
Yeah.
can't rely on those people to push your
No.
channel.
No. And you shouldn't.
You shouldn't, and you shouldn't take offense if people
No.
aren't
So
in
good,
your lives,
good,
people
good
aren't able
point.
to
The offense
see your
thing.
video. Don't worry about, like, now you're focused on the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Your focus should always be, what is my next piece of content I'm going to put out? What series can I create that's going to garner some interest from different types of people, from
Yeah.
people outside of my community?
Yeah.
That's like, when I do my live workouts, I don't see hardly any content creators in there.
Nice.
Views are crazy. The views go up. People want to see workouts, or they want to watch me fall, or whatever they want to watch, but they're watching.
They're waiting for you to slip, and so they can have something.
Who
And
knows?
the funny thing, it's funny you mentioned because I watch other workout videos as well, and they've always mentioned that people just want to see me fall, people want to see me trip, people want to see me drop one of the weights on my toes or something. It's
Yeah.
like they're okay. Why do you go to air shows? People go to air shows because they want to see planes collide. Okay, why do you go to car races? People want to see cars
They want
crash,
to car
right? They
crash.
won't tell you straight up, but at the end result, that is what they're there for. That's the evil side of humans.
Yeah. The other piece of that is then you also have people that actually do the workouts, and
Yes,
then that start to build a real community. That's how I'm building my community outside of just workouts, you know? And those are the people that funnel into your membership. Those are the people that funnel. But if you don't have a thing, if you're really good at cooking and you're not posting your meals, I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing? People love to see people cook.
yes. Actually, Jason and Gina just came in. Sorry, I'm missing all these messages because sometimes you get involved in the conversation. It's hard to
Yeah.
keep up. I'm not going to rush to promote someone's channel who does not produce quality work, and that's exactly what she's saying, right?
Yes. And I'm not going to give you false hope either. Like that's giving
Absolutely.
hope. And YouTube is an evil place. And
Let's
if
not
you
talk about it.
and then the other thing with that is like everybody wants to go viral. Everybody wants to have this big YouTube career. But I don't think that everybody has the tough skin to withstand a big YouTube career. YouTube is vicious.
It's
People
it's
it's
cold as ice. Cold as ice.
they will tear your behind up. I watch content creators that have made it big YouTubers. I mean,
Yes.
well, semi big. It's 200,000.
Abstract beauty, welcome in.
Sounds like a lot to us, but in the grand scheme of things, that's they're still considered like a mid-level channel at 200,000 subscribers. But they have a big community. They have people that watch. They even have gotten so big that they have reaction channels that react to their videos.
Yeah.
And a lot of people wouldn't be able to handle that. Like
No, and I can see that.
people are vicious. So you've got to be real with yourself. Like, is YouTube for you? One, what is your channel about? What is the
Yeah.
purpose of your channel? And then start looking at your behaviors. Every time life starts lifing, are you missing for weeks and weeks and weeks? And then you have to rebuild all the time. Or are you able to continue to create content even when life is busy? Like what is your how do you how do you approach your YouTube channel? These are questions people have to ask themselves, man. Now you got to get real out here. This is not
Yep. I'm
YouTube
trying
is
to read all these comments, but it's hard to keep up because we're talking. My cooking rice video gets views. It's just rice, but the way I make it, and my audience, 5 people, ask me because they miss my cooking show. Haha. And then Nayoka's World comes and says, comment section can get real brutal, especially
yes,
as a female. Especially as a
yes,
female. Let's be honest.
yes. Like I'm the content. One of the content creators that I'm thinking of, she has been able to she gets the all the things that most YouTubers want. She gets a lot of views, she gets the all of the sponsorship. Every video has a sponsorship. Like she gets major sponsorship. She gets all of that
Yes.
stuff.
Nice.
If
Nice.
you post a video within 5 to 10 minutes, she already has 1,000 views. Like I mean, she has
Nice.
a channel. But with that comes the very negative comments, the reaction channels that dissect her vlog like crazy, like dissect it down to the toenail polish on her finger, on her toes. Like
Yes.
they, if you're not prepared for that, maybe you don't want.
You're not prepared. Real monetization is bringing your audience back to your own platform and services and products. JC Calamity says content section is pretty mild on her channel. Correct, abstract. And then Barry says, remember. So, Coach, listen to this one. Coach says, remember about all the negative that comes into play. Also, Reds. So, what kind of negative stuff are we talking, Coach?
I'm talking about the negative content, the negative comments, the haters, the people that you even people that are close to you, either other content creators that you
Yeah,
up with when you
you thought
start
we're cool.
and they're not ascending, and they start rumors about you. They start talking about you. This might not happen to every single person, but I'm talking about people that start to truly ascend and create
Yeah.
this channel that has a life of its own. You'll see that. You'll see people really start to talk about you.
So right here we got blonde travel gypsy says, so I applied and I got turned down due to the way they think I'm using reused content. I'm working to fix it before September the 9th and reapplying. So I hope you're close, blonde travel gypsy. I know you're about to retire and I know you want to use it as another source of residual income. So I can appreciate that. Make sure you clear it up and do the best you can before it gets too late. Right? We don't want you in that starting from 8,000 number. Okay, my brother. It is definitely been learning curve, says blonde gypsy. And then we got here JC saying, blonde gypsy, hey again, how you doing? Abstract. I'm trying to keep up with the chats, coach. Allow me. Let them, they love her in a dark sense. They are still bringing her views and interested in people wanting to see if it's true and then end up following and subscribing to her. I really don't know what we're talking about here, but let's keep it moving.
I think she might be talking about what I was saying about the vlogger that's getting.
Oh, okay. So she knows who you're talking about.
Maybe I don't want to say her name,
Okay,
but
no, you don't have to. You don't have to. Sweet Coach Apps. Oh, so somebody's hailing up. Gracie's hailing up, saying 100%. Oh, Sweet Coach, absolutely. So sad to see that. Avoid it like the plague. Yeah, you want to avoid any kind of negative stuff, but it's almost impossible on YouTube. It's literally impossible. Sooner or later, they're gonna find you. Luke from Dublin, how you doing? Luke from Dublin. This is Coach Mean Ream. Big up yourself. Let's sound the alarm for the coach.
boop, boop, boop,
Boop, boop, boop, boop, boop, boop. Shots fired everywhere.
I love the background, by the way.
Oh, I just put up anything. You know me. I just find something quick just to keep it moving.
Red,
But, Coach, I don't want to keep you too long because I want to give some other people's things. I really appreciate your candid behavior when you come on here and the way that you speak and that you're not afraid to tell people what they need to hear because sometimes a punch in the throat works.
I mean, it's not, I don't mean to be mean. It's just reality. You
It's
gotta
not being mean.
you gotta be real with yourself, and you've gotta a lot of folks, because I've been listening to a lot of people talk about this 8,000 watch hour thing,
Yeah.
and people are like, it's not fair, and I'm like, first of all, life isn't
Yeah.
fair.
I didn't come over
Nobody
here to talk about fair.
nobody's going to clap for you. Nobody's coming to save you. You got to save yourself. So
uh,
strap your boots up and let's work.
Coach, if you had one thing to say before you leave to everybody out there that's trying to they're close to their hours, one thing that they need to get, one thing they need to do, just say something inspirational or negative or
Okay, one thing you need
just
to
one thing.
do, if you're close to your monetization, the one thing you need to do is keep posting, be consistent, and be real. Like, just be real with yourself. That's it.
Boop, 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 boop. I didn't hear your boop boops.
Oh, boop. I didn't
All right, Coach.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much for stopping by. We appreciate you. Coach Meem Reem, have a great weekend and thanks for stopping by, my sister.
All right, my brother. Thanks for having me. So
You
I
know how to get out, right?
just
You
X out.
either take the window or the stairs. Which one you want?
I want the I'll take the
Okay, press the X. Take it easy. Take it easy, my friend. Awesome. So, guys, that's Coach Meem Reem. She came up here. She spoke the truth. You need to listen to what people are saying out there. Not saying you have to take everything in, but sometimes the truth needs to be told, and sometimes they're hard facts that you want to understand, and you need to understand. Elevator says, Gracie. Stairs. Okay, so we got somebody else coming up. Calamity is in the building, and Calamity is another person that's going to speak to you guys in real talks. Calamity, how you doing?
Doing
How
pretty
are you
good.
doing? All
Can you
right,
hear
so
me?
we're good. We can hear
Yeah.
you loud and clear.
Perfect.
Go
I only
ahead.
have
Take the.
I only
It's your
have
stage.
20%. I only have 20% battery, so we'll see how.
Okay.
So I'm on
Go
my own
ahead.
time limit. No,
Go
I
ahead.
just wanted to talk, and it's going to be. I will say, there's a lot of lessons learned. Could I start at September will be my
Absolutely.
year. So
Yes.
a lot of lessons learned, especially the first, like in the fall, and I had time on my hand. But if
Yeah.
you're a content creator, you have a day job, night job, whatever, things like that. when we use the word consistency, and I think that it gets immediately translated to every
Yes.
day, multiple times a day, and things like
Yeah.
that. And while yes, some people's content that 100% works, like that if that's the type of content you're doing, that makes
All right,
sense.
abstract.
But if you're a creator that you, especially we're getting a lot more what I would call personality creators, where the live streams, them talking about their day to day and all this other stuff, or they're in a niche, but they're talking around that niche.
Yeah.
And then we get these vlogtobers and all these other things, post every day in December and all this stuff because people have time on their hands. That's great, but when are you giving people time to actually watch these things?
Yeah.
If you're running around with only maybe 5, 6, 20 people in your live chat, you need to give the rest of the folks time to actually catch the replay on stuff. I'm not saying wait a week, but give some breathing room so people can actually watch your stuff, especially if you're doing an hour or you're doing 2 hours, because you have to understand, like you said at the top, people still have their life to live.
Absolutely.
And so give people now what you and I know some people choose not to do shorts, but take advantage of the that community posts now are, and it's certain type of community posts. So not every
Yeah.
community post is getting pushed out into the shorts feed. So like if you're taking a picture or you're doing a poll or you're doing a story, those things are what's getting pushed out to the live feed. Not the live feed, but the shorts feed.
Short speed. Yeah.
The when you're reposting someone else's, that's not, and that's why you can and watch like the numbers will tell you what's getting pushed out. So you may get a view on a picture that's 50, 100, whatever, but then when you share someone's live, you get one, if zero likes, right? Because it's a certain type of community posts that are getting treated differently. And then frequency also doesn't mean going live 1,000 times a day, because YouTube has been playing has I don't want to say playing around, because I don't want to create this world of where YouTube is doing nefarious thing. YouTube lays out exactly what it's going to do. If you go to that little on the bottom right hand side of your page where it says YouTube Studio upcoming news or whatever,
Yeah.
it's telling you
Yeah.
exactly what it's doing. So the last couple of months it's been doing stuff with notifications. So typically
Yes, I saw it.
you get up to what the and it just says content. It does not define which content, but you're going
Yeah.
to get 3 notifications that get sent out to your subscribers every 24-hour period. So time it. So if you're posting something at 1 p.m., let's say you post a vlog at 1 p.m., you do another thing at, I don't know, in the evening, and you do another thing later on. Understand when your 24-hour period resets, because it's not to say that fourth one won't go out, but it may not get pushed to your subscribers like the first three did in the
Yeah.
24-hour period.
Because it's cluttered.
Right. Well, they're purposely kind of saying, chill out. Your audience needs breathing room. Like it's
Yes.
telling you your audience needs time to breathe. And then
LC Knight, welcome in.
and then they even did something. They did some weird thing a few weeks ago where they were even limiting. It was limiting even posts to your subscribers based on how frequently those subs were going to your channel.
Yes,
So
I saw that
if
pop up
you're,
for me. I
yeah,
saw that pop up
yeah.
this morning. Yep.
So these things, it's not this nefarious wizard behind. They literally tell you months and weeks before, hey, don't always, yes, am I grateful for the people that tell us what's happening 100%, because they truncate it, they make it digestible. You don't have to read this whole thing. But we all run around using AI. So if you see an article from YouTube, throw that article into Chat GPT or Gemini and say, summarize this article for me. It will do the work for you. Or what does this
Yeah.
mean for my channel? How should I take
Mhm.
this new information and use it for my channel? And so really start utilizing kind of the resources that, again, YouTube is telling you what it's about to do. And then I just wanted, like I said, I really just wanted to get here and talk about, the consistency part. Consistency does not equal let me show up 3 times in one day, because
Yes.
you're gonna lose people. And then if you're not giving, and this was, someone told me this way back in the fall, and I didn't listen to them until March.
Yeah.
And it was in March that I finally kind of started giving some breathing room. But they literally said to me, you've got to leave people, and we've heard this before, right? I can't remember what movie. You've got to leave people wanting more. If you're showing up that frequently and telling everybody everything about your life, why do they want to show up the next day? Because you've already told them what you've told them before. Like I've been to this one person's channel for the past week. They've been talking about the same thing.
She is efficient with a 20% battery, right? She's a pro at what
Right.
she does.
Right. I'm trying.
Great,
I'm
Gracie,
trying.
she knows
So
what's up.
yeah, I'm trying. So it's just ultimately, and then I don't know if Summer is still in here, but I did run over to her channel to kind of see what was going on. A lot
Okay.
of her, so she's frequent, she's posting once a week and things like that, but they're under a minute long. So
Oh,
you're gonna need like
oh,
100 or 1,000 people to watch all those videos. I mean, and I had a close creator friend who was kind of in this same situation, didn't have wanted the watch hours, working hard, but they didn't have enough content. And so one of my friends told me they only have 12 hours worth of content. I can get 1,000, I can watch 1,000 times or 1,000 accounts, but it's gonna be a while before if you only have 12 10-minute things to watch,
yeah.
you're not
It's
gonna
going to be
have,
difficult.
it's
It's
gonna
going to
be
be very
very
difficult.
difficult.
Yeah.
Right. So not one day, it's you get, and I'll either send it to Red knows because he can even find the link for YouTube, but it's in the YouTube policy. If you just type in YouTube 3 notifications, it will tell you. So it's not to say basically they'll push up to 3 notifications out to your subscribers. It's not to say they won't push out the 4th and the 5th, but sometimes we say, "Oh, I didn't even get a notification, I'm subbed, I'm subbed." It's because YouTube in and of itself is kind of saying to you, "Pull your subscriber, they get it. You're there."
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
YouTube
right.
doesn't have time to regulate these things if you're not even willing to
Right.
give them a chance to breathe.
Right. And it's
Yeah.
just for people, to die. So I'll post a short every day. I go crazy with because I like making shorts because I like making little music things with my shorts. So
Yeah.
I'll post shorts, but I'm not relying on shorts to be my driver, outside of just, getting new subs and stuff like that. And then or just sharing information quickly. Like there's for my channel, there's information I just want to say, hey, here's an update, but I don't need to
Yeah.
spend 30 minutes telling you the update. Where
Yeah.
I rely mostly on lives because I tend to I speak faster than I speak and process information verbally better than I
In real
do
time.
let me in real time better than I do
Yeah.
edit. So it's not
Nice
to say I
one,
won't
Ellis.
edit, but I like edit, my edits are going to be saved for other things, right? So I just
Absolutely.
want to encourage, watch hours are possible. What I will agree with is when you're going to something like this, like you're going to another creators, and don't do it so much that it's obvious what you're doing.
Yeah.
Connect with people. Like if you're in this chat or you're watching something of mine or Reds or whoever, and you watch and you comment and you see other people commenting and something resonates with you, make those connections with people because there's
Good
obviously a
point.
community there, a
Good point.
collective community of interest. But
Good
don't do
point.
it in such a way, yeah, and don't do it in such a way that you're just collecting bodies,
Yeah.
but that you're wanting actually to build. And I think that's where that I see the difference sometimes, because you can feel when people are just sort of collecting folks versus sort of here's a connection. And that's how versus real connection. That's how I've met a lot of my, because I'm a type 1 diabetic, and type 1
Yeah.
diabetics as creators are not really on you. There's big ones on YouTube, but not these, small, under 1,000 creator type people, type 1 diabetics. They're mainly on TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah.
But I'll go and because we are both using either the same insulin pump or we're having the same continuous glucose monitor, we'll talk and make connections. Now, it may be weeks that I realize they connected to my channel, but it's still a connection made, right? And then, and Red, you probably get this too. I still have people till this day that will be like, they show up in your chat and it's like, oh yeah, I've been following you for months now. You
Yeah.
had no idea that
I get
yeah,
surprised. One time I
yeah,
went back, they say you're supposed to try to answer as many chats as you can. One time
right,
I actually scrolled back to the beginning of when I started,
yeah,
and I saw somebody in there that's still in my channel to this day.
nice.
So that's
That's cool.
absolutely crazy, man.
Yeah, it's insane. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about and I think Coach said it, and you've said it. When we say the term consistent, it's being intentional about, yeah, I'm going to do 2 to 3 vlogs, and don't be so rigid that if you decide to do a third vlog, the world's not going to end. But just
Yeah.
know, give people breathing room, and save stuff. Like he already mentioned, workplace. Sorry, workplace. We were kind of shouting your name out. He'll record one day, but you may see different angles or different parts of those videos for the next couple of weeks.
Yep.
So everything because I have stuff on my phone from months ago that I still have yet to post. I'll post it
Yeah.
eventually, or I may not ever post it.
Yeah.
So, when you have time, like, I'm taking a week off for my birthday coming up, and there'll be moments in there that those posts may happen between when I actually post it. Yeah, there might be an immediate one, but the other 2 or 3 may not. They may last me through October. You just never know.
Okay.
You never know. Yeah.
Fairbanks
So
Studios,
just
welcome in. This is
yeah,
Calamity Jane. She only got a couple
you
seconds
know
left.
me.
She's
Yeah,
being
yeah.
effective on her
Well, I
phone
think
battery.
I'm at, oh wow, I'm at 12%, 8% for all of that. So but I just want is what we always have to remember, YouTube is a corporation, which, I mean, they have the 14th Amendment. I mean, corporations have the 14th Amendment in the US behind them. So at the end of the day, they are invested into themselves. And so the decisions they make is always going to end up in their best
Best
interest.
interest, of course,
But
of course.
but they also realize they can't exist unless there are creators, right?
Yes,
And so, and remember why each of y'all went to YouTube: to experience content that was entertaining, engaging, informative, and just downright silly. So
yeah,
find yourself in one of these categories.
absolutely.
Whatever the thing is, just find yourself in one of these categories. Like, I'm still surprised till this day. There's people that show up, or people that say I'll post a chicken video, and someone will sit there and tell me how inspirational I am, and I'm like, all I did was, clean
I
my
just put a
chicken's
chicken
butt.
on the screen.
Like, but something about that inspires
AG
them, so
born
let it
blessings,
inspire
Ellis.
them, right? And like, in each of you, like, people wonder, it's like, well, you say, make sure to focus on your channel more than others, but yet we see you in all these. Yeah, because I have during the workday, I have time to listen, because at least at my job and company, I can't work on my channel during work hours.
Yeah,
So that's when I do a lot of support for other creators, is during the workday, because I have capacity for that. So
yes. Well, I
because
appreciate it.
but
I
anyway,
appreciate the
yeah.
time, Jane. I really do. And I
Yeah.
appreciate your opinion. And just like Coach Bean Ream, if you could say one thing to the people looking to get monetized, what would you say to them right now, be it good or bad?
I would focus on you and your perspective, because that is the only thing unique about your channel. I'm not the only human that has chickens. I'm not the only human that's been on a GLP-1. I'm not the only person that goes fishing. What makes my channel unique is my perspective and the connection I have with my chat. So
Okay.
focus on you is what I would say.
And that's the statement of the day. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, Jay. Take care.
Okay, bye-bye.
Take care.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Amazing set of people. Guys, you have to give me 1 minute. My son needs something. I'm not going anywhere. Please just hang around, and let some music play for a second until we get back. If anybody comes in, just tell them to hold on. I got to do something for my son right now. I'm home with him alone, so I got to make sure he's okay. I'll let the music play just until I finish. Son, you done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Bedroom. Yeah. Next level up, yeah, we aim to win. Clear my good vibes, let the light come in. Life too short for the same old traps, had to cut a loose. Winged into that. No stress, just focus in the room tonight. Love in the air, yeah, feel just right. We're building something bigger than the screen. Real connections, know what I mean. No hidden agendas, hearts on display. Smile and wave, let the drama stay away. If we don't let peace, we let it pass. Haters got seats in the back of the bus. Welcome to redsroomtv. Love, unity, that's the energy. If you feel this vibe, come grow with me. Share it, like and subscribe, you see. Without you, there's no us, that's facts. Community strong, yeah, we build like that. Hands in the air, say let's go. Red Room TV, let the good times flow. Laughter echo through the timeline. Every comment feel like family time. We hype the video, spread that cheer. Good days ahead, yeah, the vision clear. No gatekeeping, we share the sauce. Lovely the way that's the boss move, talk from the ones to the ones just passing through. We appreciate every single view. No pressure, no games, just truth and grace. Pull up a seat, yeah, you got a place. If you're here for growth, you already in. Red Room shine and let the love begin. Welcome to Red Room TV. Love you, made us the energy. If you feel this vibe, come grow with me. Share, like, and subscribe, you see. And come remember, stay connected. Every day support, we respect it. Hands in the air, say let's go. Red Room TV, yeah, you already know. Thanks for your support, we feel that love. Every step we take, you lift us up. No stress, just laughs and elevation. This ain't a channel, it's a celebration. Welcome to Red Room TV, where the love stay real and the vibes stay free. Yeah. Without you, there's no us, that's true. So we go together, me and you. Let's grow.
Let's go. Let's grow. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I'm back. You know, we do what we got to do. Listen, the link is still there, guys. Anybody else that wants to come up? Gracie, thank you guys for still sticking and staying. I appreciate it, okay? Yes, feel free to come in and say hello. Thank you, Gracie. I appreciate it. Bob and Styles, they're still here in the building. Guys, what can we do to help each other? You've heard JC, you've heard Coach, and they spoke from the heart. They spoke from the heart. And that's what I appreciate from the people I support and the people that I like to visit. I don't want you to fake anything. I don't want you to make the people believe something that's not going to happen. You come up here, you want to talk the talk, feel free. No one's going to judge you for anything. Right, guys? Just keep that in mind. Okay? People want to hear the truth. People want to hear what's really happening. They don't want to be misled by people putting stuff on their channel, making their channel look like something it's not. They don't want to be, you know, lied to, like we were lied to when we were first coming up. You're trying to get those 4,000 watch hours. How can we help? Is there any way is there something that we can do as a community that you're in that can help you in any way at all? Right? LC Knight, thank you for sticking and staying. I appreciate you, Gracie. Absolutely amazing. Thank you very much, guys. The link is still there, so feel no ways, guys. Even if you just come up and say, listen, this is what I think. No one's here to judge you. You have a right for your opinion, and I'm here to listen. I want to hear what you think. I know what I'm going to do to help out my community or stop saying my community, the community that I'm in, and I know what I have to do. And we've already discussed this with some of the people here, how we can help, right? And we're not doing this as a favor. We're doing this because we believe that you're capable of getting where you need to be, right? And like they said, you can't have five channels and expect us to help you on all of them. This is only, what word would I like to use? It's appreciation. It's showing appreciation for the fact that you were supporting this channel. You guys know, like, I'm a community-based channel, like Coach says. So I depend heavily on my community, and I still put out videos and I still put out all that stuff. But watching videos and all that stuff doesn't faze me. If you don't watch the videos, if you don't watch the live streams, it doesn't matter to me because this is what I do. I'm going to keep doing it anyway, right? And I still get the support because I deal with people that are actually genuine, right? But like you said, at the end of the day, you're a content creator. You cannot, must I say cannot, Security Gaming, welcome in. You cannot depend on other content creators to support your channel. The focus is to get your long forms out, get your natural audience to find it, get your natural audience to support it. So that way you can just post your videos and leave it alone. It's like set it and forget it. You understand? Walking Exercise says I'm supporting and still support. Just, let's see. Why can't I scroll down? My finger is wet. Okay. I'm supporting and still support. Just show up. That's all you got to do. If you're, listen, put it this way, guys. If your videos are doing what they're supposed to be doing, or your lives are supposed to be doing what you're doing, you can have time then to visit other people, because that means you're letting your videos do their own talking. Vibrant Style, welcome in, says GTSY here. Much love, says Gracie. Right? Think about it, guys. She's been here for a while, Gracie, so she's hanging in there, but I appreciate it. At the end of the day, if your videos are out there and they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, you don't have to follow up. The most you have to do is maybe answer a few of the comment sections that they put in there. Then you might have time to sit down on your couch and say, hey, my friend just popped up. Let me go check in on them. Nice video, nice live pop in just to get a laugh or two. You can focus more on, saying bye and saying hello and stuff like that if your content is out there doing its work, right? That's what you want to get to at the end of the day, where you just put up your video and don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, right? But first of all, it's got to be quality content. What do you consider quality content, guys, in the chat? Chat, I want to know. Chat, step to the front. The whole chat, step to the front. I want to know, what is quality content? Chat, step to the front of the class. I want to know what's quality content. What do you consider quality content? Right? 5-minute videos, not gonna make it. Right? Got to make new coffee because I dropped mine 8 a.m. So I'll see you soon. Take care and come visit. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Gracie. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you coming here and help moderate the chat while I was out. Okay, chat, come to the front of the class. All of you. What do you consider quality content? Do you have quality content on your channel? Oh, here comes another man I haven't seen in a while. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Mr. Stones. Mr. Stones. Oh, hold on. I got to put on the headphones. Dumb me. I always make these simple mistakes, bro. You know what it is already. Winston. Oh, it looks like you're looking for somebody. I hope it's not me. Okay, maybe it's Misha.
I'm headed home.
Okay. So it's echoing. Let me drop down and come back again. Let's see if we can stop the echo. He's going to drop and come back up, guys. I just want to make sure we don't get the echo involved. Let me know if you guys hear the echo. Guys, let us know if you hear the echo. Yes, Vibrant Style. That's the man right there. The myth, the legend, the legendary Winstone Chronicles is in the building, guys. And we're going to hear what he has to say as well. We're going to hear what he has to say as well.
You still getting the echo?
Guys in the chat, can you hear an echo? Why is it always you, Win?
It's you, man. You still hear an echo?
Yes, Fluffy says there's an echo. I don't know where Fluffy came from all of a sudden, too.
Hold on, let me switch the it might be because I'm in the vehicle. It's on my vehicle thing. Hang on.
All right. He's looking for Misha, guys. He's out there looking for Misha because Misha's Bandulu. Fluffy, I don't know where you came from, but thanks for passing through. Hi, Fluffy Diva says Vibrant Styles, J.A. Gracie said, had it in the background. Yes, echo. Okay. Fluffy Diva says busy. Hey, you're never too busy for the management staff, okay? Just remember that. Winstone is frozen like ice in the freezer. Yo.
You hear me?
Yo. Guys, I think we should be okay now, right? I think. Fluffy, guys, in the chat, talk to us. Let us know if we're okay. Fluffy Diva Blessing says LC Knight. Barry says yes. Gracie, Fluffy. Okay, go ahead. Winstone, welcome in. You know what we're talking about, right? The 8,000 watch hours, how we can help communities, how we can positively motivate somebody to get where they need to be. The 8,000 is new for new content creators, how difficult that will be. But right now, I'm not focused on the 8,000. That's just to scare people. We want to know, how should we focus on getting where we need to be as content creators looking for that 4,000 watch hours right now and right here and now.
Well, I mean, I can tell you this. When I started, I knew nothing about watch hours and all
I
that
mentioned
stuff.
that. I mentioned that earlier. You're one of the people I had in mind. That he went up there, he put his content up, and never worried about watch hours. He was worried about his content. Go ahead, Win.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like if you start worrying about watch hours, it almost seems like it takes longer, right? Because before I knew about monetization and all that stuff, I was just putting up my videos, and I was hours before I got my first 1,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those you keep watching the numbers. So it's like watching the clock. Like it's
Yeah, it doesn't move.
two same thing. You're watching the numbers, watching in how much views you get. Again, you have to. One of the things I learned recently was when I was working on my videos. I asked ChatGPT and it kind of told me like you need to focus. Like you remember I used to do the Saturday lives and stuff like that, the tiki bars
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah,
And one of the things it told me when it did the evaluation on my channel, it said, "Well, you need you have too many things, too many different things going on. So
okay.
YouTube does not know where to send your channel to, right? Or the viewers to send it to because yeah, majority of your stuff was food, but then when you had your live, you were talking about different things, right? We were talking about different subjects
Yeah, so that
that
threw
didn't
off your
relate,
algorithm right away.
right? Didn't relate to food. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons why it's not why I stopped doing the lives. Of course, is because I'm building a new channel for Lynn, which is going to
Yeah.
focus on that. So you have to, if you have something that you're particular about that you're doing, then focus your channel on that. Focus your content on that. You know what I'm saying? Because then the algorithm is going to say, okay, this is all you have. We're going to send it out to these people that like that particular type of content. Because that's all the algorithm does. It's looking for people. It doesn't care about your content. It's
Mhm.
looking for people that's going to watch your content. You understand what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yeah.
So you're not focused on, okay, if you're doing fishing and then you jump over to cooking and then, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't know if you're a fishing channel, a cooking channel, DIY. Remember, I used to do a lot of DIYs on my channel. You know what I'm
we
saying?
remember. We
And
remember.
that's how I started out. But then I realized, okay, I can still do my DIY, but what I need to do is make sure that I still put the food in there because the what most of the people want to see is the food.
Oh, when you stepped out of the car, it sounds much cleaner.
Yeah, I think it was echoing because I had it on the speaker, the vehicle speaker.
Okay.
But yeah, you gotta figure out. Like, remember, I said from day one, right? Figure out what kind of brand you're trying to build. I think personally, I think YouTube has gone to this 8,000 watch hours to kind of weed out the thin out the herd. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I agree. One hundred
And-
percent. 100%.
Because there's a lot of people on YouTube that's not. Again, YouTube is a business, like Calamity says, and they're looking out for their best interests. And as saturated as it is right now, there's a lot of people that's not putting out like viable content. They're just on
Some
here,
people are
which
getting
again,
paid to do nothing. They're getting paid to do nothing, bro.
yeah, and that's fine because as long as it's generating the views, right? As long as it's generating the views, people watch some weird stuff. I watch some weird stuff sometimes.
You're not alone. You're not alone.
You know what I'm saying? So, but again, YouTube is looking to see what generates views. Our somebody mentioned, I think it was Coach mentioned about like the negative comments, right?
yeah.
And if you look at how celebrities
KK, big up.
live their lives, right? What do celebrities do? Any news is any kind of exposure is
It's
exposure,
good.
whether it's
Yeah.
positive or
Yeah.
negative.
Keep your name in the
You know
media.
what I'm saying? Right. And you have to understand that when you put yourself out on social media, you got to be ready.
Oh,
You got
oh.
to be ready for it. You know
Sound
what
the
I'm
big
saying?
things then.
I can I can tell you this because remember I was telling you about Reddit, right?
Yes, yes.
And you got and I was explaining for those that you guys that don't know, I've been checking out some different areas to expose my channel. And one of the biggest ones out there is Reddit. Reddit is they recommend Reddit, Pinterest, depending on what your content is, anyway, right? Because
Yeah.
they have all these sub communities that you can get into that can basically give you the exposure that you need. The thing is, you got to be careful. But they're savages over there. I'm
Oh yeah,
telling you.
Reddit is bad.
Like,
It's worse than TikTok.
oh, oh my God, they're straight savages. That like on Reddit,
Oh,
man, them jokers will you think you started a fight, or you could probably get into a fight. Hold on, let me get my stand for my
very interesting. I would think that Reddit would seem like more casual people who just have
oh
commentary.
no. Oh no, they will tear you apart over there. If you ain't got thick skin, don't go
Tell us
over
what
there. I'm
happened.
telling
Give
you.
us an example. Give us an example, brother, please.
Um,
Yoga, welcome
I
in. Oh,
post. I
he
think I
says
put.
Reddit is a
I post.
nightmare.
Oh yeah, I posted a video of just me slicing up um a brisket, and I put like juicy brisket on there.
I gotta hear this. I
Man,
got
I tell you what, dudes was like, "Yo, your brisket is dry." So like they were going in,
it.
and literally the video ended up getting like 54K views because
Wow.
people were so mean, and I didn't respond back to anybody. I just kind of watched the conversations.
Keep
You
him
know what I'm saying?
talking.
Yeah, and all they did was just like they were some agreed, some disagreed. Like people actually got into arguments with each other over my videos. You know what I'm saying? Dude's like, why you say it's dry? The dude just trying to, one guy, actually I think out of like 50 people, I think one
Yeah.
guy came in and defended me. And he's like, oh, the armchair bandits are at it again. The dude just
Uh
trying to
oh.
make a decent video and you guys just coming here, sitting at your computers, talking smack. And
Well, look
I'm
what
just
Goga
sitting here
said.
just watching the conversation.
Look what
You
Goga
know what I'm
just
saying?
said.
I can't see. Oh, let me hold on. I can't
He
see the
says, "I
chat.
know
Let me.
someone who is in Reddit as a mod in his country. He hates his job." I never knew Reddit was that bad. I thought Reddit was a good place.
Oh, oh, Reddit is straight. I'm telling you, don't go over there if you ain't ready to get your feelings hurt. Because
That's like coming to your house without eating first, right?
bro, yes, they do not care. And the crazy
Classic.
part is
Welcome
like
in.
their their what's the word? Disclaimers is like Reddit is this place of you shouldn't be bullying people. But I'm like, man, I don't think nobody reads that disclaimer. You know what I'm saying? But
Pretty straightforward,
again,
huh?
yeah. So if you're just starting out as a YouTube content creator, try Reddit first. And if you can handle that, YouTube
Or
is
TikTok.
nothing.
Reddit or TikTok. If you can handle both of those, then
Yeah,
you can definitely handle YouTube.
yeah. But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is you can't, again, you can't focus on because you can't focus on the negative, right? You got to focus on what you're here for. And I've said that
Yeah.
from day one. Focus on what you're here to build, right? A lot of us, I feel like, started this thing. Again, for me, it's just a fun thing that I decided to start doing. And anything I do, I take seriously, right? So it went from me just not understanding and just dropping some videos here and there. If you go back and look at some of my first videos, it was just like, and I'm not saying it was just short videos of food. I didn't know how long a video is supposed to be, all
Yeah.
those things. So you have to educate yourself on YouTube itself as a platform or any platform that you go on that you're going to be posting content on. You got
Yeah.
to take the time, you got to read, and there's the disclaimers, all the little fine prints that go with it. You got to read. You got to focus on that. But if you're focused on your content, the views will come. You know what I'm saying? I've noticed that recently. I'll post a video and it'll take 2-3 days before my numbers start going up. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
noticed
saying?
that too. I've seen it on your channel too. I've noticed that.
Yeah, and it goes back to what I think Calamity was saying was that people have things they got to do, right? People, but at some point they're gonna catch up, and when they have time. I mean, like I said, for me, sometimes I just put videos on when I'm at work. If I'm at my desk, I'll put them on and watch some videos, and then I got to go to work, and I just leave them running, or I
Yep.
put somebody's playlist on, and that's how I. And that again, you got to have playlists too, right? So I
Yep.
can do that, but at the same time, people have lives. People work certain hours. People, things happen. So you have to think like you're not gonna have. Not every big channel has 1,000 people in their lives when they go live, because you find that what I've seen, until you're fully established, usually the people that are on your lives are usually other content creators.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Most of your people that are gonna, because people got work, people got stuff going on. So you got to understand that not everybody, until you're like way up there and
Yeah.
you're doing millions of views a week or a day or whatever or per video, you're not going to get a lot of people in your lives. So don't get discouraged from that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Just keep pushing. It's discouraging. I mean, if you let it get to you, it'll get to you. It'll get to you, especially when you put in work. You put in work on a video, you edit, you do all this stuff, and then next thing you know, you're getting 100 views, and you're like, man, what is this? And then you see somebody that just literally just slap something together, put it up, and they're clocking views. You can't worry about that. That's their content. That's their niche. They have a following of people that is
Yeah.
just looking for what they are. You know what
Just
I'm
because it
saying?
works for
So
someone
the
else
thing
doesn't
is,
mean it's going to work for you. Absolutely.
exactly,
Yep.
exactly. What's good for the goose is not always good for the gander.
And listen,
And
this
you
is
have
one
to
thing
you
I
have to
one thing I
recognize that.
never worry about is views. Honestly, I don't even care about the views. I don't care if nobody watches my
Yeah.
video. I love the interaction, the engagement. At the end of the day, yes, I would eventually like to have something up that just runs where I never have to worry about the video. Just let it run and still be able to connect with the community off the side because I know my videos are doing their work. But I'm not on that level
Mhm.
yet, and I've accepted where I'm at. But there's a lot of people out here that are coming out here with expectations. Like I need this.
Mhm.
I should be at 20,000. Why am I not at 20,000 and this person is? And why am I not making any money? It's a tough space. We're in YouTube. There's millions of
Mhm.
people. Like you said, it's saturated.
Doing the same thing. Yeah, doing the same thing that you're doing.
Yeah.
So the other thing is you got to you got to look at what those people are doing. And if you're within that niche, then make yourself unique
Stand out. Make yourself stand
from
out.
them.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's like, and again, people are scrolling, right? People are constant. We do it. All of us do it. We're scrolling.
All
Oh,
of
what's
us.
this?
Doom scroll.
Right? And we take a look at it. And yeah, we're always scrolling. And one of the things they say is when you build your thumbnails, build it in a way that's going to stop the scroll, right? So if people are scrolling, 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 they're like, oh, what's
And
this?
then
Click,
what's this?
right? So if again, remember we went back a couple months ago, we were talking about using the same thumbnails over and over and over again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It looks like the same video. So of course, people are going to scroll by it because like, oh, I've seen that one already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you have to think of it in that aspect, right? I'm in a niche that's like food. And trust me, there's a lot of people out there that cook food, you know, and you have to figure out which one works best for you, right? You have to evaluate yourself, look at your channel, and be like, okay, what do people like the best about my channel? And you go with that, figure that part out, and then go with that, and then think about the brand that you're building. Keep saying it. Think about the future of your channel, the future of your brand, because it's your channel is your brand, right? If you want to sell merchandise later on, all this other stuff. Remember, the bigger channels, what do they have? They have people working for them. You understand what I'm
Brand
saying?
deals, all types of
Oh
collab,
yeah.
all yeah, big
All
things.
they gotta do is, yeah, Mr. B's, I show, all they gotta do is show up and be the face of the brand. But they have people in the background editing, doing all this stuff. So if careful what you ask for. 'Cause as you grow, if you have a full-time job, you might have to quit. And do you really want to quit your job? And then this whole thing crashes. You
And
understand
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah, there goes your all your pension, everything that you work so hard for, right? On a dream.
Right, right. And at the end of the day, there is no residual income from YouTube. It's the investments that you make with the money that you're making. That's where your residual income is going to come from.
Great
So whether
point.
you're investing in real estate or whatever you're doing with that money, if you're making a decent amount of money, that's where the money comes from. That's the brand deals. That's where the money comes from. You don't get money from views. I mean, you do in some aspects. But if you look at majority of the bigger channels, that's not where they get their money. They get their money from brand deals. You know what I'm
That's
saying? Just like
100%, 100% true. Winston is at the
yeah,
end of the day, brand deals, endorsements. Those are the kind of things that eventually you need to aim for, and just have your videos running by
mhm,
themselves without anybody. You're not telling anybody to come watch it or anything. You just want it to flow naturally. And at the same time, you
yep,
want those brand deals that'll send you products to test out, send you stuff that you can
yep.
use on the channel and promote them as well.
Yep. And you got to do the legwork. You got to go out there. There's a lot of, I think almost every company has some kind of affiliate program. You can email them and say, hey, I want to advertise for you. You know what I'm saying? And they'll, depend on what your channel is. And that goes back to what I said about building a brand, because some companies are not going to affiliate themselves if you got a jacked up YouTube channel. Or, you know what I'm saying? So, you got to think of it. If you're thinking of it as a business and you're thinking as a way to make money, then you got to think like a business person. You got to spend money to make money. That means you got to upgrade your video equipment, your
Yeah,
microphones, all the
audio.
little
Yeah,
things that come with.
even just
Yeah.
like Goga, if you have to come in here looking all prim and
Yeah,
proper,
yeah.
right?
You know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta look
But
business ready.
you got to look the part. You got to look the part. You know what I'm saying? Just like your channel, you got to look the part. And that's why people got to find a reason why they keep coming back to your channel. Personality has a big thing to do with it as well too. If you
Yeah,
just got one of them dry personalities, I mean, some people like dry, but
yeah.
that's another thing. People tell you, the viewers tell you what they like about your channel. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They actually tell you, whether it's in the comments, whether it's on your live, they tell you what they're looking for. And if you continuously give them what they're looking for, they're going to keep coming back.
Allison Map, welcome in. We're just talking about 8,000 watch hours, the scare that YouTube threw at all of us. Just to realize it doesn't affect most of the ones that are monetized, but the new YouTubers coming in. My focus is not about either. My focus is about the people that are here that are almost at their monetization, and they need to push to get to that 4,000 to avoid this 8,000 scramble that's going to happen. But keep in mind, guys, it's not going away. You're still going to have to keep those hours up. How can we help you? How can you help yourself? Winstone, continue.
I mean, that's pretty much what I have. At the end of the day, focus on what you're trying to do here. You know, and I always say focus on what got you your first 1,000 subscribers. You
Yes,
know, whatever you were doing that got you your first 1,000 subscribers, just keep doing the same thing. I feel like as people grow, I don't know if it's getting lax because now you've had a decent following.
it's
So you
laziness.
kind of slow down the grind. Yeah, you
We
slow
get
down on the
lazy.
grind, right? So stick with the same grind, the same energy that you had when you started. You know, if that's what your intention is and you want to be successful in YouTube, then you gotta put in the work. You know what I'm saying?
So, Calamity Jane has said something very well, the consistency word. Consistency doesn't mean that you have to go every single day 20, 30 times a day. It doesn't mean
Yeah.
that. It means find a time that works for you. Find something that you know you
Mhm.
can always show up at that time for. Consistency
Yep.
is about being consistent, not every single overflood the market, flutter your product to the point that YouTube don't even want to push it anymore. So I agree with that
Mhm.
100%.
Yeah, and yeah, and she said something else. It's not just the consistency part of it, but you got to give them time to digest what you put out.
Yeah.
I remember her saying that, right?
Don't
So
clutter. Yeah.
yeah, if you're sending out three, 4, 5 videos a week, people might miss 2 or 3 of your videos because they just got notification of the very last
First
one,
two.
and most times they're just
They,
gonna watch. They're just gonna watch the most recent one and not go back and watch the other two.
Good
You know what I'm
point.
saying?
Good point. That's a fact.
So
Why would I watch an older
yeah,
one when I get to watch the newest one?
when I got the most newest one, unless there's something that's in the new one that you might need to go back and be like, okay, what happened? Why did this happen? You know what I'm saying? Maybe then you'll go back to the previous video to
And
see what
she
what
made another
happened.
good point. So if you have three videos that are an hour, right? You missed the first one. and you still need to watch two. That's 3 hours out of somebody's life that they need to watch your full
Yeah,
videos. So you pushing out
yeah,
3 videos in an hour in a week, you can't expect anybody to really take you serious after that. All right.
right. And it's not that. It's not just that. It's just the time. It's like by the time they decide to go back, they might still go back and watch it. But
And then
by
you
the
drop another
time,
three.
and then you drop another three, so they're trying to keep up with you. You
Exactly.
understand?
And it's not feasible, right?
Yeah, they're trying to keep up with you. So you have to figure out again. YouTube tells you all these things, like you said. If you go into
He does.
your analytics tells you when people watch your videos the most, right? What time
Yep.
of the day, what country they're from, and all these other things. So all this information is there. So how much work are you putting into your channel? The information YouTube is giving you all the information, saying, "Hey, this is what you need to do." Are you curbing that attitude to make sure that it matches to what YouTube is telling? They're telling you exactly what you need to do. The
Absolutely.
question is,
They
are you
are.
actually doing? Are you actually doing
Aunt,
it? You know what I'm saying? Are you
Auntie
actually
Elsie,
listening
everybody
to
that's
it?
coming in, sorry, I'm not ignoring you. Winston's talking, so we're just giving him his space. Let's go.
Yeah, but I mean that's it. It's again, go back to what I said in the beginning. Just be consistent, and consistency means that you are doing the things that are making your channel better, making your content better.
Yeah.
I feel like I like I've had a lot of people was like, dude, your stuff has changed completely from when I watched one of your first videos. That
And it
makes me feel
should.
good. That means I'm doing
Of course
something
it
right.
should.
And it should,
That means you're doing something right, and it
right?
should, absolutely.
Yeah, because people gonna get tired of watching the same thing over and over again. And once they get tired of it, they're gonna be like, all right, no, I'm gonna find somebody else that makes me have fun and enjoy myself. And that because that's what most people came on YouTube for in the first place. Like she said, is to find something silly to watch or find something fun to do or get some cooking tips or whatever it is that you offer. But you gotta offer something, right?
Absolutely.
It's like every restaurant has to have something unique about them why people go back to them and not the one next door. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? If
You can't
if
all have
the
chicken fingers and they taste the same. Like, why would I come
they
to
all
your
taste the
restaurant?
same, right? Yeah, right, right. Yeah, you're gonna go over there and try out the new restaurant, but you're gonna be like, you know what, man, I'm gonna go back to my spot because the food ain't. And we do it all the time, right?
Yeah.
You ever been to a restaurant where the food was so good, and then literally every time you go to another restaurant like that, you compare the food because you're
Yeah.
like, man, this don't taste like such and such is food or such and such is restaurant. You know what I'm saying? It's the
Yeah.
same thing, right? You gotta keep them coming back, and then you can't just have the same menu. You gotta upgrade the menu too, right?
Rotate.
You
You
gotta
got to
serve.
rotate the menu.
Yeah, you gotta serve.
You,
Yeah,
you see, like
yeah,
how
you gotta
you and
serve
Lynn
more
rotate
food.
the plate? You got to rotate, man.
Yeah, you gotta serve more food. You're
Yeah.
always looking for new customers, right? So your customers that
So
already know you,
the
go
question I
ahead.
have to ask next is, do you feel that people are taking this whole scramble for the 8,000 watch hours a bit too harshly? They're taking it to
Yeah,
heart a bit too much, and they're losing focus that it's attainable, right? It's just a matter of putting out that right content to get those numbers as a new content creator.
yeah, yeah. It's everybody's like I've seen so many videos about this eight. I didn't even know what it was till I saw people start dropping. I was like 8,000 watch hours. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, and then people are just running for the hills, and I'm like, it's just a scare tactic. Because like I said, YouTube is thinning out the herd, trying to see who's really focused on um their channel and building content. You know what I'm saying? And sticking. Because like you said, they're a business. They're trying to as much as they get revenue, because they get revenue from your channels, whether you're monetized or not. Anyway,
Yeah.
right? So
Anyway.
long before you get monetized, they're still putting videos or commercials in your videos, right?
Yep.
And they're taking all of it. That's before they even. So why wouldn't I, if I can make you work harder, and I'm getting 100% of your revenue,
Yeah. Why
right?
wouldn't I, right?
Right? Yeah, think about it. If people they actually made it easier for you to get monetized at one point, right? Because I think
Yeah.
you could monetize at what 500 or partial monetization at 500 subscribers, right?
And
I can't remember how
3,000
many
watch
watch
hours.
hours it
Yeah.
was.
3,000 watch
3,000
hours.
watch
Yeah.
hours, right? So think about it. If I can take that away from you while I'm still making money off of you, that's more money in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? So what they
Yep.
literally just did was, okay, so they bumped it up to 4,000 watch hours. So all of a sudden everybody's making the watch hours by whatever means, because people
Yes.
gonna find a back
Yeah.
door to
Whatever.
into anything, right?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
So YouTube's like, okay, so maybe it is too easy. I'm gonna make it harder. So they made it harder. At the same time, they're keeping more of their revenue because they still put videos or put ads in your videos long before you're monetized. So if it takes you longer to get piece of my money, that's what it just did. Now it's taking you longer to get monetized. They're keeping more of their money
And you got
by
to put in more
advertising
work.
on your, and you got to put in more work, and you got to
Yep.
see how serious you are. You understand what I'm saying? So,
Allison
but that's
Map
what I
says,
said.
yeah, everywhere you look right now, you see the AK videos. Yeah, but the thing is, what are people talking about on that AK videos? Are they spreading fear? Are they spreading propaganda?
No,
I'm
they're
not over
spreading
here for
fear.
that.
They're spreading
I'm
fear.
not over here to. I'm
They're
not over
spreading
here to
fear.
spread fear.
Most of it is fear, and even I mean the bigger channels that evaluate channels, they even tell you it's like it ain't nothing for you to worry about.
Yeah,
Ain't
it's
no need to worry
attainable.
about it.
It is attainable. Just
It's
like we thought the
attainable.
4,000 was impossible, right?
Oh,
Bring better
just like you thought
content.
1,000 subscribers was impossible, right?
Yeah,
Most of
bring
us was
better
like
content.
1,000 viewers, 1,000 subscribers. We thought that was impossible to get, and guess
Bring
what?
more engagement, bring better video, do something, even if you got to go live and do something that, like, look at the pen message, guys. I hope you guys seen the pen messages. People are coming in right now. Workplace says I have a single video that did over 10,000 watch hours without a lot of views because the videos are long. Simple as that,
Wrong.
right?
Yes.
Simple as that.
Yes. Yes.
So anything is
Yes. That
attainable. You
is.
just got to
That is.
find something that works for you, right? Something that might catch people's attention. And I'm going to mention it one more time. Ragus did a video, I think it was on Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. Something to do with the solar eclipse. He just went on his balcony, put his camera up, filmed it at the sun, and wait for it to eclipse. And he did 17K views. So anything is possible. Just find something that might work for you. Find something in your city that might, attract attention. People are naturally curious, guys. They're naturally curious.
But it's like you said, it's not so much the views because there are people with 1,000 views that make more watch hours than people with 100,000 views. Because
Yes.
just because it shows views, it doesn't mean they watch the video all the way through.
No, absolutely.
Know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? And you can look at your it tells
Analytics.
you on your
Yep.
analytics what your
Yep.
watch hours are for that
What your watch
video.
hours are.
You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? So if I don't like math, but if you do the math, you will, and it tells you your click through rate, right? It tells you how
Yep.
long someone actually, the average person is watching your video for 1 minute and 7 seconds, right?
Yep.
Imagine how much people it takes for you to get 1,000 watch hours if they're only watching for a minute. So
Yep.
they're telling you most people are just watching a video for the first 10 minutes or the first 5 minutes. There's
Yep.
somewhere between 4 and 5% click through rate, or it tells you at
Yeah.
the bottom how many minutes the average person is watching your video for. So if you got a short a 30-minute video and you're getting like the average watch time is 30 minutes, you're clocking hours,
You're
you're clocking
clocking
some
hours.
ridiculous hours.
Yes.
You know what I'm
So
saying? And
good
you don't
point.
have a lot
Well
of views,
point.
but
Yep. Good point.
that's why I said don't watch the numbers, because watch the content that you're putting out and give out the quality where people will actually go past 1 minute and 8 seconds or however long they're watching for to give
Absolutely.
you those hours. You understand what I'm saying? It took a long. I remember when I just started. One of the advice I got was, "Oh, make sure your videos don't go more than 30 minutes because people ain't got time but more than 30 minutes to watch a video."
Were they
But
wrong?
what's happened? No, it's not. It's not. People will find the time if you have good content.
Absolutely.
And,
And
and, and look what's
here's let's
happening.
give
YouTube is
let's
actually
give them a
pushing
good
long form.
example. Let's give them a good example. You want to go on vacation. What's the first thing you want to do? Go on YouTube and start researching that hotel or that resort.
Right.
And listen, you're gonna watch it from beginning to end because you need to know what's going on.
Because you want
That's
to
what
want to see what's
that's
going
what
on.
you call evergreen content. Something that you're forced to
Yeah.
watch because you know you want the information and you're gonna flow it through before you
Yep.
make a determination on where you want to go on a trip. So that is evergreen.
Yep.
Also, I'm going to bring this up again because I brought it before. Sometimes when I was looking to learn how to cook something, I'm always looking for that person, you know, that grandma or that grandfather, that's somebody
Mhm.
that's been old school cooking that you want that authentic flavor from. You'd go watch that video from
Mhm.
beginning to end because that's how it is. So you got to keep that
Right.
mentality up. Keep going, Win.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like you have to think of it in that aspect. What is this video offering? If you wanted to fix a bathroom pipe, right? You're gonna
Yes.
watch that video all the way
Yeah,
through.
all the
You
way
know what I'm
through.
saying?
All the way
Because
through.
you don't want to miss a step, and you want to make sure that you get all the information that you need. So you have to
Absolutely.
structure your videos to where people will watch it all the way till the end, right? And again, the AI is a great tool to
Yes.
tell you how to structure your videos. It'll tell you how to structure your videos step by step, you know. So that's what I use the AI for. I use it to tell me how to structure my videos. It breaks down my dishes step by step because what I find is, and I learned this over on Reddit, a lot of people will, you drop a video of something that looks good and they say, man, that looks good. And they'll put recipe. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And if you don't have a recipe, they'll be like, all right, you probably didn't even do it. They'll just burn you up. You know what I'm saying? So
I can't believe you
like
told
I
me
save
Reddit
all
is that
my
bad.
Reddit is savage, dude. I'm telling you, it's savage. But like I'll save all my creations, my dishes, and eventually I'm probably gonna do a cookbook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nice. Nice
So
idea.
I get so a lot of people that cook, is your food unique from the other people that cook the same thing? If not, then make it unique because that's another option that you have later on, right? Remember, I talk about residual income. That's the residual income. You know, people looking at all your dishes and like, man, how'd you do that? Later on, you could publish a book and be like, now you're making revenue from your books. You put it on Amazon. Next thing you know, you got a bestseller. You never know. You know
You
what I'm
never know,
saying?
right?
But that's the
Page
thought.
Nutty
That's
Life,
the
welcome
thought
in.
process you have to have. That's the thought
Well,
process you have to have.
well,
Think
like I
long
said,
term. Don't think about now.
we didn't come over here to spread fear. I don't care about the 9,000 or
No.
20,000 watch hours. That is
Yeah.
attainable. It will be difficult for a new content creator building from scratch, but it's doable. It's all about the type of content you
And
provide.
it might not be difficult for a new content creator, especially if the different. I think the fear factor is because we're already content creators.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? For a new person coming in, that's all they know. You understand what I'm saying? That is all they know. So they can't be afraid of something that they didn't know about. If you're
And
just now
I did
starting
state that
YouTube
earlier.
and
I
that's
did
the
state that
standard,
earlier.
yeah,
When we
yeah.
came into
If that's the
4,000, we
standard that
thought that was impossible to reach, but look at us. We did it.
right, right. We did it, and what happened once we got to it? We didn't even care about it no more. We didn't even worry about
Uh, uh,
watch hours and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Unless you
yep.
get demonetized, of course. Yeah, but
Hey, why'd you
again,
have to go there? Why'd you
you
have to
wouldn't
go
be able
there?
to. Well, I'm just saying, we're speaking facts. You know what I'm
Why you have to
saying?
go there?
So, but again, nobody
It
thought
made us
about
better. It made us
demonetization,
better. It made us
right?
better. That's all we
Right?
got to say.
It made you think about the content that and things are constantly going to change. You know, it's
Yeah.
constantly going to change, and you have again do your research. Make sure
JGP, big up.
that what you're putting out there is not against YouTube policy. That's the main
Wow,
thing.
guys, let's talk about fear. You just hit one right there. So Winstone
What's
just hit
that?
the biggest one, the biggest fear monger thing right now. As a new YouTube content creator coming in, or even a one that's already out here, what happens if you get demonetized? Let's say January the 22nd.
You talk about if you're here, like if
Monetized
you're
or
already a
not,
content creator,
monetized or not. What happens after January if you get demonetized?
you got to get all them watch hours back.
So my question is, I still don't have an answer, and I'm not sure if anybody can answer this or research this for me. As a monetized channel, fully monetized, if I get demonetized after this thing goes into effect, are they going to honor my 4,000, or are they going to honor the grandfather thing in 4,000, or do I have to get 8,000 from scratch?
I have to do the research, but I'm pretty sure don't they remove watch hours from you when you get demonetized? I mean, you've been through. Did they
Well,
take away watch hours from you?
they think about watch hours depending on what it is you got demonetized for. So if it's on inauthentic content, anything that they thought was inauthentic, they're gonna pull those hours and pull those videos.
Okay, so all those videos is the
Yeah.
watch hours they're gonna pull.
So they say right now, this is the rumors that I'm hearing. I'm not sure how factual this is. Once you're monetized already, you're kind of like grandfathered in.
That's
Nothing's
why,
gonna
right,
happen.
right. You
So
don't have to
even
worry
if you
about
got
8,000.
demonetized, you just have to get back your 4,000. But is
Right.
that real? I want to know if that's real. I already know what's gonna happen to the people after that. They
I,
lose it,
I'm
they're gonna need
I, I
8,000.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I read that somewhere. I'll go back and read it again because I don't
All right.
want to put out
Well, let
bad
us
data.
know.
But I'm pretty sure I read that somewhere that you. I'm pretty sure I read that somewhere that you would be if you already have your 4,000 watch hours that they're not going to take away your monetization. I got again. I'm not going to give out bad data. I'll
Yeah,
go
if
ahead and
anybody
go and
if
do the
anybody
research
knows or
and
anybody can
read it.
Google it or find out what it is, let me know because these are the questions that some people have asked me multiple times. If I'm monetized, fully monetized, what happens if I get demonetized after the date that this goes into effect? Am I still honoring Italian bushcraft cooking? Big up, welcome in, my brother. JGP, big welcome
Pick
in.
up Giuliano.
Are you still? Are they going to honor the 4,000 and you have to make back your 4,000, or did they set you from scratch again and say, listen, you need to make up 8,000, right?
I would think you would have to make up the 8,000.
Ouch. Well,
I, I
4,000
I
and
would think
change, whatever they took away from you.
yeah, I would think you would have to probably have to hit that 8. But again, I have to go back and read it and see what it
So
says. But
that's the
I would think
fear.
but again, why worry about that
No,
if
you
you're
can't
doing
because
the right thing
being as a monetized
and just
channel,
put
this 8,000 watch hours shouldn't be an issue, right? It
no,
shouldn't because you
no,
already have your community, you already have your content. Now it's just a matter of maybe tightening the niche and try to figure out how to get more people to watch what
right.
you're doing.
And stop worrying about the watch hours. Worry about your content. Do
Yes,
what you
just like
keep do
what
what
coach
you're
says,
doing.
just like coach was saying, just worry about your content and leave it alone.
Worry about your content. Stop worrying about the like everybody's like scared to death. Oh my God. Okay, what are you doing wrong? Like, it's almost like I said with people that don't like cops, right? I'm like, what do you fear about a cop if you're not doing anything wrong? If you're
Right?
not doing something wrong, what what is the
Yo,
problem? You
Win,
understand what
I
I'm
didn't do
saying?
anything. I didn't do anything, bro.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. Like, why you work? All of a sudden, I was like 8,000. You're like, oh my God, my channel's over. Yeah, I was like, so you're gonna stop creating content because now you got
just,
eight
just
thousand
like
watch?
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Just
You
like
know.
that.
So I don't know the process of, and I'll have to read it. I don't know what the process is of when you get demonetized, how many watch hours they take. But it's like, for example, I think I just looked at it when the whole thing started. I didn't realize I had like 50K in watch hours.
Yeah.
So if I if I get demonetized for some reason, do they and they say they take 10,000 watch hours? Do I have to go back and make up those 10,000 watch hours or I just continue on? You know what I'm
Just
saying?
continue on. Whatever was working was getting you those numbers anyway. So just continue on.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, just keep doing what you're doing. You'll make them back. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I look at it.
Yeah. So
But
somebody was saying
don't
earlier in here that all they see is these things all over YouTube for this 9K, 8K, 10K, whatever the hell it is.
they take
It's
oh yeah, it's
fear.
everywhere.
It's fear they're trying to
Yeah.
instill. But you know what? That's the kind of stuff that makes people click.
I was just about to say. I was just about to say. That's exactly what they're doing.
they
People are
they found
preying
a way to
on
get their
people.
watch
Yeah,
hours.
of course. Yes, exactly.
They found a way to do it. You can do it too, right? Just find another
Yep.
way. Even Goga did it.
Yep.
You see, Goga did it too.
I think yeah, but Goga's always on top of stuff. So Goga is I don't think Goga is using the fear monger thing. Goga
No,
is
but
more of trying to tell you.
it's the whole. This is what's running right now.
Yeah,
This is
yeah, that's
what's
what's
running on
trending. That's
YouTube.
what's trending. Yeah, it's what's trending.
Everybody's.
Yeah.
Can we do it
And
together, Win?
everybody's hoping that somebody's gonna give them the correct information, is what it is.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
guess what they do? They set up the video and they say, well, you gotta watch till the end, right? So you don't want to skip through it because you don't want to miss
Because you're
something.
in fear.
And
Because you're in fear.
yeah, right. So you want to be like, it's just like a cooking. Again, going back to cooking, if I'm cooking and I'm telling you a recipe, you want to watch the whole video because you want to see, you don't want to miss a step, especially if it's something that you're interested in cooking yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can scroll through through the thing, but you might miss something. You understand what I'm saying?
You might miss
You
a
want to
major
hear,
ingredient.
you want- yeah, yeah. You want to hear the instructions that are being given, and that's how they. If you look at how they structure every one of those videos, they structure them in a way where you're gonna watch it because you don't want to miss. You like, what do you say? And you go back here. You know what I'm saying? You want to watch it all the way through, and then you never really get the answer until you get to the end of the video.
Yeah,
That's
but you
good
didn't know how
content
you get the
creating,
answer. Yeah, that's right. It's a good
right?
content creator. Drag you along.
You know what I'm
Just like how
saying?
you're
You can do
dragging
that
that
with every
bar.
video.
Just like how you're dragging that
Yeah,
bar to go find it. That's what they're doing. They're dragging you along, which is great.
yeah,
They know what they're doing.
yes.
Maybe you got
That's
to
what you want
emulate
to
that.
do.
Yep.
That's what you want to do. Is leave that little every part of that video should be like, okay, what's next? What's next? What's next? Okay, you kind of know what the end is gonna be, but you don't have the full story. So you want to get
You don't
all
know that.
the
Yeah.
little pieces of it. Yeah, you want to get all the little pieces, and then you're like, because you ever watch a video and it's going, and you're like, all right, let's see what's gonna happen, and then when it ends, you didn't even get an answer, and you're like, man, I just wasted 5 minutes watching this video, and
We've
it didn't
all
even
heard it
show nothing that
before.
was on the thumbnail. You know what I'm
Pages Nutty
saying?
Lifestyles.
That's
The crazy thing is, we can all go and click on the new YouTube policy in the studio and read for ourselves, which nobody's gonna do. Only a few people actually do it because they'd rather go
yeah,
watch a video for 20 minutes instead of putting out a
yeah,
video for themselves. So
yes.
unfortunately, it is
And
what it is.
give
The
somebody
watch
else the
hours.
views because we live in a world of
Too
instant
lazy.
gratification, and
Yep.
people don't want to. The information is there. They want somebody else to tell them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that person is smart enough to be like, okay, so you want me to tell you? All right, I'm gonna make this
Drag
video
it. Let's
uh
drag it.
30 minutes, and I'm getting my watch hours while you wasting time watching my video.
And I'm getting my watch
You
ads. I'm getting my
know,
thank you. I appreciate
I'm gonna
it.
get my views. And I'm getting, yeah, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So again, think of it in that, reverse psychology kind of thing that, hey, you can structure your videos the same way so you get people to continuously watch your videos all the way through. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the
Yeah.
reasons why I like a lot of people never used to do lives, right? And a lot of people, not
Yeah.
lives, but premiere, right? Remember, a lot of people used to just drop videos and just leave it
Call it
like
a
that and
day.
see what happened,
Yep.
right? Well, people realize one of the good things about doing premieres is that if it's 10 people in your premiere, I don't care if it's 4 people or
Hey,
one
Miss
person in
Kelly.
your premiere, that person or those people are going to watch your because you're interacting with them, you're chatting, people are talking. Next thing you know, they've watched your whole video, right? That's a simple way to get if that's what your goal is to get watch hours. A premiere is the perfect way to get it,
Actually,
right?
you're right. You're right. Now you think about it, because what you're doing is
Right?
you're holding them in there by keeping the
You're
conversation going.
holding,
So
yes,
just when
keeping
they
the
think they're about
conversation
to
going,
leave, oh, how do you think about this? And then answer them another question on top of another question. Keep them locked in. Great point.
right? And if you're an engaging person, the conversation will continue. I've been on people's premieres where they don't. I've seen people miss their own premieres.
Why you gotta go there, man?
I'm not
Why
talking
you
about
gotta?
you. I'm just saying, Jack.
I didn't say me, okay?
I'm
Where's
just saying,
TT
but
and
I
her
see
rat
you in
stuff?
your own premiere.
Hold
You
on,
know what I'm
Cheryl has a
saying?
question. Cheryl has a question there, Winstone. Speaking of premieres, how do you shorten the intro? It seems too long. I think they're all 2 minutes. Or is there a way to shorten them? I can't recall.
Yes, you can shorten it. You
Can you
can
do
you can
30
shorten it when you're
seconds?
set. Yes, yeah, you can shorten your intros.
But I think, okay,
It's in the
honestly, Cheryl, I think it's
it's in the
made like
setting.
that just to bring people in, and then when you get it's kind of enticing people
No,
to
you
get
can
ready before it gets
shorten it.
started. You know?
Yeah, so it's good in some senses. It's good in
Yeah,
some senses because if you're expecting, say, because a lot of times people will kind of run late or whatever.
yeah,
So it just
yeah,
depends on I'll give you the perfect example. When I was doing my video with Giuliano with
yeah.
Italian bushcraft, right? I had to structure it based on, okay, his premiere is going to be 2 minutes long, and based on the length of my video. So my video was like 28 minutes. His was like 20 minutes. So I had to figure out the time to make sure that when I went over to his video, when I rated over to his video, his counter was still going. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So in that sense, but yeah, you can change the times on your once you've uploaded the video, you can actually go back into studio and go where it says premiere. You can go
Yep.
in there in the settings and change the length
Or
of
you
the
can change your
actual
themes as well, whatever
counter.
theme
You
fits
can
you. But
change
I
the same place where
I like the
yeah,
two
same place
minutes.
where you change
I like the 2 minutes because it allows you gradual time for people to come in.
to come
But
in.
yeah,
Yes.
you don't
Yes.
really want. But I hear what you're saying. The long intros can sometimes turn people off because they're like, this is enough. I can't wait for this video, and they're gone.
Yeah.
Right. So there is
Yeah.
good points and bad points.
Actually, I need to tell Trinidad you need to shorten your countdown. Trinity's countdown is
What?
kind of long.
2 minutes?
His countdown on his premiere, yeah, it's long. That's a
It can go
long
more than two
2 minutes.
minutes. Oh, it's just a
I
long
think
two
so.
minutes. I think I got a short mine
Yeah,
then
it's a
too,
long.
because we're all guilty of that. I think I just set the 2 minutes and leave it, but whatever. But you're right
Trinity,
though.
if you're
But
listening, shorten your intro time. And
all right,
again,
you heard it first.
because because the other thing they talk about is if you use a I have my logo that comes up.
Yeah.
So one of the things it Chat GPT told me to do was get your short clip first of what's attracting the person and go straight into the video. There's times when you can put your logo or whatever it is in the beginning of the video, but
Yeah.
you can save it for the end because a lot of times people will see your logo and think it's a commercial and they'll click away.
Yes. Yes. I've heard that before too.
Understand what I'm saying? Yeah, so they'll click away thinking it's a commercial and they've
Plus,
clicked out of your video
plus, they didn't come over here
and
to
they
watch your
stop
logo.
watching.
Nobody cares about your logo. They came over here to see the food.
Yeah,
The logo is the last thing you
yeah,
want them to see on their way out. So at least they remember where they saw the food. Right. So you got to
yeah,
look at it like that too. Right.
yeah. But then again, also you have to do it strategically because some people by the time the video is ending, once you start, and that's one another recommendation. They say when you're
Yeah.
closing a video, don't say it's the end. Because as soon as people hear the end, they click off. Right?
Psychologically, that makes sense.
Psychologically. Because people are I was playing my theme song at the end of my videos. I don't know if you noticed I stopped doing that.
Yeah.
Because psychologically, as soon as people heard my theme song, they were like, oh, the video's about to end.
Yeah.
And they start rolling.
Yeah.
So people are creatures of habit, and if they consistently used to a thing, if you wanted to say I wanted to show blooper reels after the video ended, as soon as they heard the theme song and I started saying, yeah, thank you guys for being here. This was a great one. And they're like, click,
Boop.
get gone. All right,
Okay, that's
I'm
enough
on
of
to the next
Winstone.
video. You know what I'm saying? So they're on to the next video. So
It
those
is
little
very
psychological
strategic.
things.
It is very
Yeah,
strategic.
psychological things you got to think about. It's like they said, don't end the video. Just talk about what was gonna, keep it open ended essentially, rather than saying, "Well, we've come to the end of the video." Click. That's that's what people do. You know what I'm saying?
As soon as they
And,
hear,
and
well, boop,
yeah, well, click. All right, on to the next
boop.
one. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting no more food in this video. I don't want to hear him say nothing else.
Auntie, what
Click.
did you say? Boop.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of there's a lot of strategy out there to creating content. I mean, think about what movie directors how they keep you engaged. That's the kind of research you have to be doing to see what I mean. You are a movie maker essentially. You're a movie director. You are the
Yep.
star of your own show, and you're directing your own show. You understand what I'm saying? So those are the kind of things you have to really get into. If this is what you really want to like focus on and build something that you're gonna have long term, you got to put the work in. That's what it boils down to.
And you know what, Win? I think that's where we're going to end it right there. I think that's what I wanted to hear. And I think that's what people needed to hear. Can we say that one more time so it makes it very clear to everybody that's new coming up or the people that are here trying to get to that 4,000 so they don't have to worry about the 8,000? Say it again.
You just got to put the work in. If this is what you're trying to build and you're trying to build a brand, you're trying to build long term to get brand deals and whatever you decide you want to do with this thing, you got to put the work in. Make
No
it
question.
every time you do a video, it should be better. Keep making it better and better and better. Go back and watch your own videos. and be like,
Ah,
"Yeah,
ah. Let's
go
touch that
back and
before
watch
you
your own
leave.
videos."
Let's touch that before you leave. When talk to people about watching their own videos and what the outcome is when they really look at their old videos to where they are now.
Yeah, you have to not
Boom,
just watch
Marciano,
your,
Clark's
yeah. So
legacy. Big up, guys.
start with your old videos, and then watch all your own videos, right? So watch your old videos, and then every time you make a video and you post it, watch it and be like, hmm, I could have done this better, or the isms that you have. I used to say, what did I say? There's a word I used to use a lot. All right. I used to
I
say
know
all
what it
right a
is.
lot. All right.
Yeah,
I used to say all right, all right, all right. And then I realized that from watching my videos, I was like, "Damn, I said all right a lot. It's like you hear a lot of people talking, they say
yeah,
It
yep.
could be distracting. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I still do it sometimes, but when I'm editing my video, I make sure I take that part out. Where I say all right, all right, all right, all right. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep,
it's yeah, it can get distracting, for some
absolutely.
people. They're like, why you keep saying all right? It ain't all right. So
Yeah, some
those are
people
the little nuances.
that you find yourself
Go
finding
ahead.
out
Yeah, yeah, and that's you going back and looking at the product that you're putting out, right? And
and finding a
saying,
way to improve it.
it's like,
Yep.
if you sell t-shirt, if you manufacture t-shirts, right, and you find that, man, every time I put this tag on here, it's itching the back of my, wear your own shirt and find out if it's comfortable, right? You know what? And this tag is itching me. Maybe I should just get the stamp in the back and take the, you know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
it's like your product, try out your product. If you're gonna cook food and sell it, taste the food. Taste your
Time,
food
time, time. Auntie
before you,
says time, time, time. Absolutely.
yeah, before you serve it to people. Like I went out the other day, it was yesterday, day before yesterday, I went to go grab some lunch. Like I love supporting food trucks.
Yeah.
And I went out and I had a taste for some fried chicken. So I was like, all right, fried chicken spot here. So I went over there, got me some wings. I went back to my office. I sat down. I opened the box. Man, it's feathers all up in the wings and all this stuff. And I'm
Oh,
like, man, I could
fire
I
for
could
that.
make some money. Yeah. I said to myself, I was like, I could, if this is what people are putting out there, and I know how I am with the cleanliness of my food and making sure
Yeah.
that stuff like that is not, like, that turns people off. Like, it turned me off. I was like, I'll never
That
buy
that
food
that's
from
a
that place
that's a
again.
huge turn off. Feathers still in your chicken wings.
You know what I'm saying? But
Where's
yeah,
Trini?
but
We need
yo,
a Trini. We need a song. Feathers in your chicken wings.
yo, the thing looked like an eagle wing. There was so much feathers on it. I was like, what
Oh
is
my
this?
god, that is
You know what I'm
disgusting.
saying? So, but little things like that is like, that's their product. They should be making sure that, hey, I'm cleaning my food, pulling out the feathers, making sure. Because when I cook, one thing about food, you only get one chance with people in food. You
Yes,
understand what
yes,
I'm saying?
very true, very
You
true.
only
Lady
get
Lots,
one
big up.
chance.
Yep.
You cook some food and somebody get the bubble guts, they ain't eating your food no more. I can tell you
Oh,
that.
by
Even if it
the
was,
by the
even
way, that was like Gary and Roxy were in Canada to visit me, and Gary said he went one place. I'm not going to mention the name, but he said it was recommended, and he said he got bubble guts. The whole family got bubble guts from that place. I was like, ugh. And somebody
and they
recommended
ain't
it.
going back.
They're not going back ever.
They ain't going back there. That's
Yep.
that's traumatizing. That's PTSD from that place. You
You know what makes it
know what I'm
worse?
saying?
When it was the whole family that got sick, so that's
So if it
definitely
was just one
traumatizing.
person, maybe, yeah, yeah. If it was just one person, maybe they'd be like, oh, it was just you.
Yeah.
But then the whole family, yeah, we ain't going back there.
Yeah, yeah, not
Crazy.
going back there. Workplace saying big up Lady Lotsky's in the building. Happy birthday in advance and shout out to the co-host. Oh, me. Okay. I forgot it's my birthday.
I'm
Oh
not
my
the
gosh.
you're not the co-host.
I'm not the co-host, but it's my birthday coming up regardless. Guys, I'm not gonna keep it too much long. We have optimistic niche that's running
Yeah, I
right
gotta go.
now.
I gotta go
And I
finish
would,
cooking.
yeah,
I'm surprised
no doubt.
your name come down here and tell me I go finish cooking.
Well, when
I
we
still got
appreciate
that
the
dish
time
I'm
as
putting.
always, my brother. I know we heard about it. We heard there's something fantastic coming, but we won't mention anything here, bro.
Yeah. Oh well, I mean, I put it on the community page, so it's gonna be nice.
All right, all
I
right. We're
think I
looking
think
out.
I think Italian Bushcraft gonna be proud of me on this one. So
Oh snap! Oh snap! Well, Win, thank you very much as always, brother. I always appreciate you coming up here and spreading the word. And we don't like to hold anything back, guys. I prefer when we come up here and talk the truth so that nobody is second guessing what's being said. And listen, you can always do your own research. At the end of the day, it's out
Yep.
there. The information's out there. We just try to
Yep.
make people
Yep.
aware of what's happening. And hey, you can find out yourself. But listen, don't let this 8,000 watch hour thing scare you. It's propaganda. All right. It's all up here. It's about getting the content together that you want to hit and just make it happen. For the people that are at 3,000, 2,000, trying to get to 4,000, you have a lot of time. It's attainable. It's attainable. Win, before you leave, give them one more thing to say why it's attainable.
Well, again, it's based on your goals and what you're trying to accomplish. Again, think long term, right? The average, the average person, they're well, I would say what I've looked at with some of the biggest content creators, and I use a lot of
Thanks,
the
Mash.
ones that I know from Jamaica, right? Their average time to where they were established took them at least 3 years, at
Yes.
least 3 years of them consistently putting in the effort, advancing their channel, making it better and better and better each time. You understand what I'm saying? So think long term. Everybody's so quick to get this instant gratification where they want to get to this and make a million. Yeah, you can get there, but I don't know of any millionaire that made $1 million in such and such a short time, unless they inherited it
Yeah.
or won the lotto or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and at the same time, they, you know what I'm saying? So, think long term. The good thing for the people that are just starting out right now, you have all this stuff that makes it so much easier for you. You know what I'm saying? You have all the research is already done for you. It's just for you to put it together and structure yourself so you can achieve what you're trying to achieve. What you should be trying to achieve is your long term goal by accomplishing those short term goals. That's it.
I got something. You just hit me
Do
with
your
something.
research. Do your research.
Long term, long haul, say it, long form.
Long term. Yeah.
Long
There you
haul,
go.
long form. Let's go, baby.
And YouTube is pushing long forms now. You
Yep.
know, it changes consistently, right? Your watch hours, shorts. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't make no money off shorts. You do get watch hours off shorts though,
Mhm.
don't you?
I don't even care about shorts anymore. I only use the
But
ones
that's
from
what I'm
my
saying.
videos that promote my videos. That's about
And
it.
that's exactly what I'm saying. I use my short videos to bring people
Yeah.
over to mine. And guess
Yeah.
what YouTube did? YouTube even now makes it where you can attach your short form to your long form videos. It says
Yep.
related to, right? So
Yep.
you
Easy,
pull
easy
something out of
peasy.
your yeah, you pull something out of your long video. Because the video I posted today, I posted a my oxtail. I don't know if you saw that short that I posted
No,
today.
not
I
yet.
posted
Not
my
yet.
ox, but that's just something I pulled out of my video
Yep.
that's coming up. You
Yep.
understand what
And
I'm
it's gonna
saying?
lead people to
I
your
posted
video.
it, yeah, and then once I post my video, I can say click related to this video, and people can come over and watch the full video of what went
Hold on.
on in that.
Auntie, I'm gonna pin that because I'm not gonna remember it. Thank you for reminding me.
What did I
Long
say?
term, long haul, long form. Let's go, guys. Win, what do you got
Mhm.
there? I know you're coming with something around there. Don't bring it.
Ah,
Stop.
yeah, it's far. I tell you, you like TT. No, it's not. I'm going for the whiskey. I'm going for the whiskey.
Okay,
It's
well, you know
Friday.
what? We might as well end off the day on the right note. So this is what I got from a driver, and this is what he gave me, a nice little bottle of Cavassier. So
You,
cheers,
you,
guys.
you see how much is
Hey,
left in there?
yeah, man. Cheers. Big up
I gotta
yourself.
I, I gotta refill the rifle. So,
All right. Winston, have a great weekend. Thank you very
but
much for coming up. And hopefully you guys took something away from this that's not fear, right? It's more in motivational, inspirational, and something that we can use to look forward to these new changes coming on YouTube. And don't let people consume you. Don't let this thing consume you guys.
bro, you know the phrase, right? Nobody cares. Work harder.
Exactly.
You never
All
heard
right.
you never heard that phrase?
No, I've
Nobody
heard that
cares. Work
before.
harder. So cheers
Well,
to the
I
weekend.
can't open mine yet, man. So let me just get a bottle. Hold on. Hold on, Win. Let's go. I got a bottle of water.
All right. Cheers to the weekend. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. All
Thank you,
right.
sir.
We'll catch you on the flip side. All
All
right.
right.
Love,
Bless
peace,
up.
and here grease. All right.
All
Later.
right, take care,
I
Win.
go cook. Tony
Yeah,
can't watch
man.
your video. All right, later.
So let me just make sure that Niche is still on, guys. The conversation is still happening, but let me just double check that Niche is still on. Actually, I'm not even gonna double check. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go kamikaze pilot. If you're in the building still, 53 likes, 12 people, we are definitely going to Niche right now, regardless of what happens. Optimistic Niche is live in Jamaica doing a cookout. I want you guys to show some love over there. Even if you got to spend 5-10 minutes, I'd appreciate it. But this is I don't want to say the word. It's a kamikaze flight. All right. So if it lands, it doesn't land. We'll see you there. Ninja Raid. Let's go, guys.